Is everyone ready?
Ready as can be.
Oh, yeah.
And we're live.
Bring it on.
Hey.
Eggplant emoji.
Hey.
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 Oh my god, I saw the eggplant emoji on stream. Alright, hi everybody. Welcome back to the campaign. It's been... Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving break. Treating yourselves to family, friends, feasting and all that stuff. But now it is time for the final months of this godforsaken year. But yeah, ooh.
Uncomfortable laughter.
Yeah, pretty much the mood for most of this time. But yes, we are back in action, and a couple slight, quality of life changes. We now have a nightbot, so we can, promote everybody as need be. And yeah, let's just go around the table and everybody introduce yourselves. I'll go first. I'm Kevin Couto. You can find I'm the DM for this campaign for the past several, feels like hundreds, but we're only on the 21st episode. But yeah, I've just been DMing for for the past couple months for these guys. They are such a treat, and yeah, I voice act as well. One of I'll just say like a quick side announcement is that I finally have a console game out. It just released Empire of Sin on, I believe it's on everywhere, barring the Switch. I could be wrong, but yeah, be sure to check that out if you want to play me as a mob boss kind of character. But yes, we'll go around the table, starting off with Christian. If you'd like to
Hi.
give an intro to yourself and where people can find you.
Oh yeah, no. Hello. My name is Christian. I'm putting the chat command into the chat right now. You can find me on Twitter at @thecapachris, where I nerd out about space battles and space worms and all other things nerdy. Open for adventure on certain schedules and stuff. I'll keep it short and sweet. That's it. That's all I got for now.
All right. Next down the list, we got Tatianna.
Yo, Tatianna here. I play Raziel in this campaign. And, can't wait to get back into it and hope everyone and myself survive.
Yes, and you can find Tatianna at these links right here.
Yes, at Tatianna_VA at Twitter.
Yes, just put it all in the chat, and if you're watching on the VOD, it'll be in the descriptione. Next up we have Jinkles.
Hello, my name's Jinkles. I play Shir'iven, and I'm ready for pain tonight.
That's one way to put it. I mean, she'll be fine. It's like
no, I will protect her.
I will protect. The worms said Mom. They want you alive, and it was for reason
yes,
you'll find out later.
Infect my brain.
And last but certainly not least, we have Chase.
Yes, that's me. Hello, fine viewers of the internet. I am Chase. I play Viper, big trooper man with a big trooper gun, and boy, I'm ready to crawl further down this Ridley Scott nightmare escapade.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's giving a lot of Alien vibes, and I am living for it.
Game over, man. Game over.
All right. Now, if y'all could mute yourselves, please, as we go. Give a nice little recap, play the recap for last game's events for those who missed out on that real quick. Let me go to that.
Horror, anxiety, isolation. As our heroes venture further into the Nostromo, more clone troopers under the influence of Genoshan mind worms continue to ambush the party. As they fight off the invading soldiers, the group finds shelter in an abandoned medical facility, opting to split the party to gain a further layout of the ship. Raziel and Soren offer to explore the rest of the vessel. After stumbling across two smugglers seeking escape from the ship, it becomes apparent to the party that
Whoops.
the influence of split the party to gain a further layout of the ship. Raziel and Soren offer to explore the rest of the vessel. After stumbling across two smugglers seeking escape from the ship, it becomes apparent to the party that escaping is vital. Now we join our heroes back on their journey through the isolated shadows of the Nostromo.
Yes, that we do, as we find our party members just beginning their, them leaving outside the medical facility aboard the Nostromo, getting their bearings, Gardoge and Clance arming themselves with their newly acquired weapons from the Republic armory aboard the ship here that they managed to find for themselves. And the rest of the party seemingly gathering whatever they can scrounge up from their own equipment and whatever they find here. Is anyone looking for anything in the med area before you guys head off, or no?
Are there any extra med packs?
Make an investigation check.
My sheet real quick. That's a power. No, that's advantage. Hold on. Sorry.
You're good.
Alright, investigation you said?
Yes. 6. I'll say it's mostly cleared out, but you can find one standard med pack, which is just, 2d6 healing plus... Yeah, just 2d6 healing.
Ah.
Yeah.
2.
But yeah, so you guys gather up your things, and Gardoge and Clan sort of come up to you guys, pretty much loaded out as best they can be. And they go, Gardoge goes in, the big Zabrak gentleman goes, "So, General, these are your fighters, and this is your ship, so tell us how you wish to proceed in getting you to the bridge."
Wait, didn't we decide already on what we were doing last week?
Right, that they would be giving you a distraction. But
yeah, okay.
I believe Raziel's the one who's going with them, right?
Yes, Raziel will be accompanying you both on your mission. You are to lead them away from the bridge. Try to see if you can possibly cause some ruckus in the armory. That's because the armory is the furthest away from the bridge, right?
yeah, it's down. Yeah, it's pretty down the ways away.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty north into the Venator. And our Gardoge goes, "I mean, I wouldn't want to danger the little one. I thought we would be taking the clone medic here with us."
Oh, you will. You still will. Raziel is supervising because he can handle himself out there. And plus, I do believe that you both need a little bit more firepower. And I kind of look to Raziel at that point, and I give a little wink.
I give a subtle wink back to Shir'iven. Yeah. You'll need some help with your distraction.
And Clan sort of pipes up, gets he's the weak way looking individual with the braided hair, slightly wrinkled skin, and goes, "I'm sorry there. You expect us to believe this little guy could... I mean, he healed me up quite nicely, but you got enough juice to take on all those clones there?"
I'm tougher than I look.
We'll see about that. Sort of cocks his pistol and holsters it up. And then, yeah, Gardosh goes, "Then it's settled then. We'll be... Is this where we part ways then?"
For now, yes. We'll come and find you as soon as we get everything settled. Just make it loud. Make it wild.
Of course. Come on then. And then Gardoge will sort of grab up his vibro cutter, stick it across his back, and start making his way out to the front. And Clance will follow behind.
As Raziel starts to follow, he stops for a moment and turns to Shir'iven. If you need backup, call, and I'll be there.
Right. Good luck out there. And she says that to Raziel, then she turns to Patch. Good luck to you too, Patch.
Yeah, Patch just like Brent, cleaning up his carbine, and then just turns to, like, you could actually see him shaking a little bit, and like in his wrist as he's doing it, and he looks up and, huh?
So, if I take notice of that, I'm actually, I have force points to spare. I'm gonna use calm emotions on him.
Okay.
Ooh.
Help him out a little.
All right. I'll say, like, as you stretch your hand out to him, and you give him this, mingle with the force in a way to attempt to calm him down. He begins to look noticeably like, like the shaking just sort of dissipates, and like you hear him just take a big sigh of relief. Thanks, General. It's just very anxious, so just leaving you up to whatever's going on in that bridge, and I don't know who else the worms could have taken while on board.
I know, but this is the best option we have to save everyone on this ship.
I'll protect the kid with my life, General.
I know. And I'm sure that he would do the same for you.
Right, let's go for a bug hunt, lads. And he will follow behind Clance and call you to follow him, Raziel.
Yeah, and I follow behind Patch.
All right.
Catching up with the others.
All right. Quick side note, I wasn't anticipating a party split, so this is going to be interesting.
What did you expect us to do?
You weren't anticipating a party split. This happened at the end of last episode.
I was more thinking like the NPCs would do their own thing, but I guess I have to...
We don't trust them.
You fool!
Like, you're asking us to team up with pirates? Do you think we're gonna trust them to do what they want?
Absolute fool.
You should know us by now.
All right.
Expect the unexpected.
That's
Kevin.
the rule of a DM.
Yep.
In every game I've been in, like, DM just, like, it goes against everything that me and the parties have done, goes against everything. The DM is just shocked every single time.
All right. Okay. So I'll say for right now, we'll do a little bit of the RP as, yeah, we'll focus on the three main players, as I'm assuming you guys are going off to the bridge, by yourselves. What's the party formation? Like, who's leading and who's being placed where?
So I guess I'll be in the middle, but I'll be next to Viper.
Mm-hmm.
And I can keep an eye on the rear. Unless you'd rather have me leading, General.
I'll somewhat be leading, Kev. Like, because I want to keep my eye out, but I kind of want to keep in between the two of them just to be sure, like, I'm not snatched.
So
you know what I mean?
You'll be like sandwiched in between Viper and RC, I'm assuming then.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm sorry, Viper and who?
And RC.
Viper.
There's two of them?
Oh my God. Yeah, Viper and Soren, excuse me. But yeah, so yeah, we'll just giving you like a feel of what you guys are going through first. hallways are seemingly barren. You guys, pass by. You can easily maneuver around the cameras on board as you're making your way to the, the ventilation area, or like up to where the stairs are, and like making your way up there. You're seeing all these, like pipes of steam occasionally just like bursting up a little bit, and all like the vents like emitting some kind of smoke, and you guys are slowly, surely making your way up there. If there's any RP you'd like to have while you are doing so, the floor is yours.
Alright, hold on, I'm really chewing something real quick.
So I'm not usually one for tactics, but this was an ingenious move. Dividing and conquering, never would have thought this would have been so effective, The idea is novel. They will not see it coming.
I was positive about that. Viper, is there any quick escape route that we could possibly plan from the bridge that you have on the maps?
Oh boy, I guess let's bring out the map of what like
I'll say
30.
Yeah, I'll say at this point, like, you recognize we'll say it's not like a photographic memory, but it's something.
Oh, of course.
It's more like, okay, you roughly have a pretty good estimation as to where things are on the ship. From like as for a quick escape from the bridge, it really is it's sort of a one way in, one way out situation. And there is a lift at the end of the hallway, and they might, if you can get the lift controls, back online, you should be able to quickly make it out of there that way to the hangar if you want to align with Raziel.
Okay, so I'll bring that up. I just bring up like the map outlay on like the data pad that I have on my wrist, but it's just like it's like trying to download like directions when there's like 0 to none Wi-Fi and you're on the like 99% of your mobile data.
Rerouting.
Yeah.
Rerouting. It's like that. So
Yeah.
I bring it up and it's just sort of I say, well, looks like it's sort of a one way in, one way out scenario. If I can get through the lifts, though, I might be able to figure out something. Key emphasis on something.
We'll give it our best shot. We'll figure out how long it will take to take care of the temperature.
Yeah. And you do know, Shir'iven, your lightsaber can cut through the floors and doors of the Venator. It just take a little bit of time, but yeah, that all depends on what you're willing to spend while you are cutting through them.
Right.
All right. So, quick detour. We'll switch over to Patch, Gardoge, and Raziel and Clance as you guys are making your way, sort of like the way you guys split. It was basically a fork in the road scenario. The three main PCs went left, you guys are going off right, and you're going down the stairs in the opposite direction towards the bridge. And like, we'll say this RP is just sort of in the middle of you guys making your way down. Clance just sort of like has like his blaster up. Let me just see how long the effects of Calm Emotions is. Yeah, it's been a minute, we'll say. Or he's coming on the tail end of it. And like, he's just sort of like trying to keep his composure, like has his carbine like sort of like it's, safety's off, but he's just pretty much putting it off at like places where worms may appear and just sort of like being on the ready. Gardosh just sort of doing a light stride with like his vibro cutter, like sort of like using it as a makeshift walking stick. And and Clance is just going around corners, just pointing off like his pistol wherever he thinks there might be a surprise attack. But yeah, the floor is yours, Raz, if you would like to engage with any of the three.
Will do. So, first, I'm gonna just kind of give Patch just a gentle nudge, just like, we'll get through this. Keep calm.
Of course. Russ, I'm just trying to deal with the weight of all this. I've never had to kill one of my own before, and I don't think I'll have the stomach to do it, even worms or not.
Shir'iven has a plan. We're gonna do what we can to lure the worms out so we can avoid killing as many of your brothers as possible. Personally, I don't want to kill any of them either. But we're gonna have to do the best we can with the situation we're in.
Of course. No. Now keep your guard up. And he's just sort of like maneuvering away in a way so he's like actually like now watching the parties, watching your groups back. And like you're like getting closer to, like you're sort of, now you're right next to Gardoge, who's like taking the middle, and Clance is taking point.
Okay. So, just knowing that Patch is taking the rear and Clance is up ahead, Raz is gonna move ever so closer to Gardoge.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just gonna quietly just kind of start talking. Not so loud, but just, quietly.
Uh-huh.
So, what's your story?
Sort of looks down to you, this giant of a Zabrak, and like now that you're like up close, like he doesn't even really have armor, but like his muscles are just like bulging. You can see like it's like sweat is still glistening from early on in the day from oh yeah, sweat's still glistening from earlier on, like doing, running around all over the ship. And he just turns to you and goes like, "If you don't mind me asking, what is it to you? I'm but merely a pirate just trying to get by, and I don't really think my story is of much interest."
Really? I beg to differ. Seems to me there's a lot to your story I'm quite interested in knowing.
Well, if you must know, I hail from back in Iridonia. I had somewhat of a family there, but something drove off one of my children out of our lives. My wife and I were worried for quite some time, and even though I had the newborn, I felt compelled to search for this child. And in the midst of that, it was proving difficult to survive on my own searching through the galaxy, so I sought employment, and at first Hondo seemed a bit unreliable at first, but the pay provided sustainability, there were the benefits, and I traveled a good amount of the galaxy in a short amount of time. And I wish I still had a way to contact my family back home. I can only imagine what my sons must be thinking.
As he's saying all that, Raziel's gaze is like looking down, and one of his fists on his side clenches. And he bites down, and Raz says, "You don't have to look far."
he sort of stops in his tracks. And, like, Patch, like, sees that and, like, stops too. But Clance is still going up ahead. And he goes, "What are you implying?"
And Raz's body is very tense, shaking almost, but he looks up with a scowl on his face. "Don't tell me you don't recognize me."
He just, like, slowly blinks, and then it just turns into, like, tears forming on each of his eyes as he just drops his vibro cutter and just takes you in, is like, "No." And he just collapses and, like, gives you, like, a hug, and that, as he's, like getting on his knees on the floor.
Yeah, and Raz's expression is just shock. He doesn't move, doesn't know how to respond to this.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute!
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Oh my god! Hello, daddy issues! How you doing?
Oh boy.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. And Patch just sort of, like, taking this in, sort of is like, "Are you alright, sir?" He's like trying to talk out to Gardoge. And he's like, "I'm fine. It's just a lot is taken over me in that moment. I just look at you. You've grown so strong. You have taken. It seems you've taken my build. I'm frankly quite impressed. Where is? Did you tell your mother what's been happening?" And Clance from up ahead's like, "Gardoge, what are you doing? We gotta get a move on. Bridge is just, hangar's just up ahead."
And Raz pulls away, looks to Gardosh, and it's just his face, like, there's a slight twinge in his eye when he mentions his mother, but he pulls back and it's just, "We'll talk while we move."
All right. Right. Sorry. Back to the task at hand. And he picks up the vibro cutter, and now is moving a little bit with more haste in his step, and he's like, trying to, like, occasionally wipe off the tears on his face.
And Raz tries to follow behind. His body's still pretty tense.
Mm-hmm.
And he just looks pretty angry, like, to Gardosh's back.
Mm-hmm. All right. And we'll quickly ping-pong back to the main group. I'll say everybody that, the three of you guys, Soren, Shir'iven, and Viper, if y'all could make for me a quick, stealth check.
Oh, fun.
I'll say Shir'iven, if you want, beforehand, you can, you have the cloak that gives you advantage on stealth, yeah?
Yes, I do!
We'll say you have it up so you can get advantage.
Alright.
Yay! 14!
30, wow.
Oh, shit.
19!
19?
Hey!
Okay. I will say, as you guys are making your way up the stairs, like, very quietly as best you can see, Shir'iven, you notice the armor sort of adds this, like, you notice it has, like, a built-in feature so that whatever loose plating is on the armor, it sort of, like, tightens up, so that there's like minimal like vibrations as you're going through and like trying to
Feels
stealth.
like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. And we'll say you guys notice whoever has the higher or I'll say Soren, since you're up front, you notice something crawling out of the vents.
Yay.
Like a lot of things crawling out of the vents. Quite a lot of things crawling out of the vents.
Great.
I
Oh,
will
no.
hand the motion over to the
They're in the
general and
vents.
points over that direction. I'd be wary of that area. Should I do something about that?
It depends on what that something is.
I have a thermal detonator.
You do realize they could possibly come to us the moment you blow that thing up, right?
So okay. Not time for the detonator. Do we sneak around?
It's best to sneak around for now.
I think I can see a path that would take us away from their line of sight.
Yes. Come on.
And I will attempt to sneak by.
Oh yeah, with using like the pass roll, you guys like easily like manage to get through.
Oh yes. Haha.
Haha.
Yeah, like this sort of
space worms.
yeah. I'll say like you just sort of subtly hear like in the vents around you as like this little almost like there's like herds of them.
Delicious.
Almost like they're using the vents as sort of like a cave network as they're getting through the ship. You know, exceptionally quickly. But yeah, I'll say with that, you guys reach.
Do I notice anything about the area they're congregating in? Is it anything special about it? Like, is there extreme heat, or is it like particularly damp? Is there like a leak or something?
Yeah, I'll say
They might be attracted to.
Yeah, I'll say as you are getting closer to the bridge, you're noticing there is sort of a change in the temperature, whereas most of the ship is sort of like room temperature to like, you know, maybe in like the higher 70s, mid 80s, something like that. As you're getting closer, like the temperature is rising a bit more. So it's like like right now where you are, you can roughly guess it's in the 90s in Fahrenheit. And it's
Shir'iven again feels nothing.
Oh yeah, Shir'iven, like, you know, even though the race is like, you know, usually very moist looking, yeah, not even like a drop of sweat. As the armor sort of, you know, also regulating your body temperature. Yeah.
Is there something, Viper? Is there anything that you can see with the sort of thermoregulators in the ship? It's getting quite. I don't know. It's far too warm.
Repeat that. So you're asking me to look for what thermal
If there's I don't know. You seem pretty techie.
Yeah. I have a gun that's pretty techy, so I'd assume.
Yeah, does there appear to be anything wrong with the thermal regulators of the ship? I don't know if you can tell, but I don't know. I'm used to more colder temperatures. This is getting quite uncomfortable.
I'll refer back to again the spotty map, and I don't have the tech points to do it again, but I'll just.
Okay.
Can I finagle with some?
Yeah, I'll say make a technology check. Just so
can I roll to slap my wrist pad?
Yeah, I'll just make a technology check just to sort of figure out. Roll a slap.
It's hero time.
Oh my god! I have a 7 technology, so I swear.
9.
We hate to say it.
You know they're off. This is definitely not normal. I will say it could either be the source of a malfunction, like the ship has always been like this, or it could be, you know, the result of, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, like someone tampering with them. You don't know exactly.
I again gesture to the map, just like, as far as I'm concerned, this whole ship is a dead zone. Either there's something up with the system, or someone turned the whole bloody thing off.
Okay, so I'm going to read that as just suck it up, Soren. Thanks, Viper.
Well, if you want to word it like that, princess, by all means.
Can we not argue at this moment?
The vibrating within the vents stops.
Oh, well, that's lovely.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
And
I'm going to raise my rifle in preparation. Out of fear.
yeah, I'll say, yeah, like the stairs, like their formation is sort of like, it's, you know how those stairs, they sort of like, you know, circle and like there's just like a sort of big drop in the middle in between? Yeah, that's the formation you guys are in, and you sort of see Soren as like you have your rifle pointing up. You just see a little worm just sort of fall, like down the pit, and then a couple more. None seemingly like are hitting where you guys are right now, but yeah, you've got a little bit ways to go before you reach the way to, like, the hallway that connects to the bridge. Yeah, so basically just like move with haste kind of moment.
Alright, and with that, Shir'iven is going to start like moving quickly.
All right, Viper follow suit as well.
Yeah.
Of
Absolutely.
course. Our fearless leader, we follow suit.
All right, and with that, you guys, you know, close the door behind you as, like, you know, worms are starting to like fill up like the bottom levels of the steps and just like chase. And then you've actually managed to like close the door just in time to cut up one of the worms' heads. Just sort of like laying there wiggling still, but unable to try to get a attack on you guys.
Thank God.
All right, and you know, you see just up ahead on your left is the bridge. The door is closed towards there. You can safely assume it is the bridge. But the doors are closed now.
Gee, I wonder what Shuri has to do in this very moment.
I mean, like, there is a keypad there if you wish to, you know, try entering in that way.
I'm not going to force Chase to use the rest of his fucking tech points.
I only have 4.
Yeah, it's
I'll save it for the fucking thermostat. Anyway, what Shir'iven is going to do is that she is going. Well, first of all, am I able to? If I stick my little horn ear thing to the door, can I hear anything?
all right. Make a perception check. Bring that up.
That's a 4.
8. You just sort of hear rumblings of a couple of clones inside, and
Right.
yeah, that's all you get. You just know that there are clones in there. You don't have an exact number. Doesn't sound like a lot, but not 100% sure just yet. And you still have Raz on comms if you wish to, you know, keep them updated as well.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to move away from the door. Oh, first of all, are there any cameras in the area?
In the bridge, no. Like, in the hallway before it, nah.
Okay. Is there a little, like, little sort of cubby or corner that I can get into that is away from the door that I can just call Raz up on?
Oh, yeah. We'll say, like, you're in one now, like, as, like, you are exiting that stairway. It is, like, sort of goes into a little, area that's big enough for the three of you.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to call Raz.
All right, Rez, you notice a comm from Shir'iven.
I instantly answer once I get the ping.
Mm-hmm.
Shir'iven, what's going on?
We just got to the bridge. There's a couple clones on the main floor, but where are you guys?
DM, how far are we away from our destination?
You guys are a couple minutes away from the hangar. Clance is just sort of like, you know, getting out whatever explosives he has on hand to, you know, get ready to cause a distraction. And, like, he's, like, sort of piling up by, he's piling up by, like, you know, He's not putting them by the supplies that, they were sent to deliver to Ryloth. He's putting them over to, like, some small gunship that's, like, looking like it's in repairs.
Okay. So, we're a couple minutes from our destination. Clance is piling up whatever he needs for the distraction near the ship.
Let's see. We might need the distraction pretty soon, though. The worms are filling up the, what, we came from below, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Worms are filling up the ground on the previous floor. We need to make this move now.
All right. We'll hurry as soon as we can. Can you hold out there until then?
We'll do our best to.
All right. Keep me updated. Boop.
All right. Conveniently, we'll go to you guys as you guys are entering the hangar, and Clance sees the battered up gunship and goes, "Galdouche, help me with this. Let's move it up to a nice place to draw those clones out." And Galdouche sort of responds and goes, "Oh, of course, I'll man the lifting controls, and you just load up the hull of it with whatever you have." And then, he goes over to where the gunship's sort of like in this elevated position inside the hangar bay, and like he sort of moves it so it's taking more of the center area of the ship. And Clance just begins loading it up with, detonators and whatever he has on himself. He's, trying to fix up the missiles so they sort of, implode on themselves, like making a bigger boom effect.
All right, cool. Yeah, Raz is like nearby as they're doing all this. He's gonna ask like, want some help? We need to hurry up.
You're asking Clance this or Gardouche?
Clance this, yeah.
Okay. Well, he's like, "Alright, just try not to blow us up."
Don't plan on it.
Alright. We'll say it takes you guys a couple minutes, or about a minute or so, to actually hook him up, and Patches is sort of like, back behind with Gardouche, sort of looking at the entryway where the squads came in last time. And yeah, you guys, Clance just sort of like, wipes off the sweat from his brow, gets off of the hull of it and goes, "Alright, things ready to blow. It's now or never."
On your go.
And Gardouche gives a subtle nod, same as Patch, and then Clance pulls out a remote detonator and goes, "Alright, fire in the hole!" And, the entire gunship just erodes in flames, and you guys are taking cover behind crates to avoid getting hit by shrapnel and other debris. Let me just change the music real fast. But yeah, and I'll say, Shir'iven, you guys also subtly feel this from where you are.
Immediately, Shiri just kind of pulls closer into the corner because she knows immediately something's gonna happen with the bridge.
And something does. We'll see. I'll say even from where you are, you hear a little bit of loud chatter from inside. And then you see two troopers, both wielding jetpacks, are making their way outside of the bridge to head towards the lift on the opposite side. You guys are out of sight. If you would like to attack them, you do have a surprise round, but the choice is yours. They don't look like super heavily armed, by the way. It's just two, lightly armed jet troopers, carbines, nothing too out of the ordinary.
Let them go. Let them go, and then.
I'm holding fire. Just like let them go.
All right. Let them go. While they have their backs turned, Shiri is going to quickly move towards the door and take a little peek into the room to make sure the coast is clear.
Make a perception check.
Free fucking time with this.
Come on.
13.
No, not bad.
You hear just sort of pacing footsteps, but you can tell it sounds like just one person is waiting inside.
All right. With that, Shiri looks to Viper.
Mm-hmm.
Soldier, move forward.
Yes, General. Moves as such.
Let him move in first. And Shiri follows after, and she looks to Soren. Are we still stealthing?
It's up to you if you want to stealth.
I want to stealth.
All right.
I was gonna say, I'd imagine.
All right, then stealth the lot of you.
All right.
Everyone but Raz, we'll say.
Oh wait, fuck! I forgot my advantage on stealth.
Hey!
Hey!
We'll take that 22.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, we'll say you guys sort of are positioning. How are you guys like coming up towards the door? Are you sort of waiting on like opposite sides, attempting like a breach kind of maneuver?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Who? All right. And is anyone trying to like at the door controls attempting to open it up?
Oh, open up the door? All right, that sounds like a job for me.
All right.
Is that just a basic just is there like a
God.
do I wave my hand? Is it like just like a walk through the door and automatically senses me?
It's more just like you like try a couple codes. I'll say with ease you actually get it to open up. And you see inside it looks mostly deserted. Everything is like still looking lively. There are no clone officers within this area. There's nobody else armed. You do see one thing of importance, though. What looks to be a clone, but he appears to have some different armor sportings. One, you can see a pauldron above his helmet, or like on his shoulder. Has a rangefinder on the side, just still like pointing upwards, and he's appears to be just pacing with, side to side with like his arms behind his back. I will say, I need to actually make a roll here. Actually, no. He sees you at the door. I'll say Soren and Shir'iven are still tucked away, so he can't see them immediately.
Oh, this is gonna be fun!
Oh boy!
Hello there.
All right. And you, as he turns and notices you, Viper, and you notice the key feature about this clone. He appears to have two blue J guys marked on his helmet, and some blue markings across his T-visor. Turns to you and goes, you're new. He sort of walks over a little bit and like motions you to come in.
I do as such. If it's who I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
It's
not.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Right. And he like speaks like he's not like hold on to his blasters, but he's like his arms are crossed, like as like you step further inside. Goes. Any word on capturing the general yet?
Oh, it's gonna be like this. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, I gotta lie? Oh, fun. All right.
I'm shooting a look over at
Okay,
Shiri,
how do I
just
phrase? All right, how do I phrase this?
Shir'iven's already like, just she has her hand on her fucking saber, like.
So realizing that this is what the scenario is going to be like, RC just quickly floats up the line, just sort of like, negative. Tricky little rat. Got a few of the men. Lifted up nearly a whole crunk of the ship and just slammed us with it.
Is that so? And he sort of steps on closer to you. I need you to make a deception check.
Oh, fuck! That's what I was fearing. That's what I was. I have a negative two, guys.
Let me see if I have anything.
He is like, I'll say this. He's like, Viper's 30 feet away from you. If you need a range for something.
I understand that. Hold up.
I was built for the physical battle, not for the mental battle.
Shit, should I step in?
Shit. Yeah, you might want to step in because the only thing I have is enlightenment, and that only helps with me.
Let's just roll it just to see.
Okay.
12.
12? Okay.
Terrible.
It's not terrible. I have to roll for him though. Let me.
Do I get the sense that he is believing this sort of facade?
Let me roll the insight first, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Let me see. Let me. Where is it? There he is. His wisdom's not too bad.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Come on.
Oh no.
He sort of like he takes off the helmet, and you do see the shaven blonde head.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah. He goes. He like puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, "We'll get them yet, soldier. Just takes a little bit of patience, is all."
These Jedi. Thought they were just a bunch of knights playing pretend, but ripped the whole thing just right off. Just like trying to play into just sort of like the exasperated rookie.
I know how you feel. I've seen my fair share of Jedi in action. Though I've only been recently promoted, it's only been a few days into this war. These Jedi seem like quite the characters.
You could definitely say that, brother.
We're cornering them off in the hangar right now. I think with our numbers, they should be dead momentarily.
Rex, have some faith in us, buddy!
Oh, Rex,
boy.
why you gotta do me like that?
Rex, why do you gotta be under control? My boy.
How are we looking at so far, number-wise?
He like turns his back to you and like pulls up the holo map of the bridge and shows like, we got clones coming off from the left and right sectors in order to flank them in. We're just waiting on the ones from the far rear of the ship to completely blocks them. Once they're unconscious and the worms take over. Wait. He turns back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Just so I know for sure. And like the worms, like you could like see like Rex like invisible pain, and then you just see like the worm like trickle out of his mouth. Just
Oh fuck! All right.
During that conversation, can I just be motioning over to Shir'iven, just like, you tell me when to go, give me the signal, I'll go in there, but it's all hand motions, and don't know if
Oh yeah,
that will come across.
Make a charisma check just to like see like how well you can convey that towards her.
8.
All right. Shir'iven, make an insight check to determine if you can read what exactly he's trying to say. 13? Yeah.
Oh, that's a big,
nice.
It's a bit rudimentary, but you can indicate that, Soren, you're just saying you want to move inside, or like, basically act now.
Oh no, it's like, when do I go in guns blazing?
Yeah. You get that from his hand motions. Oh yeah, and by the way, the worm is just sort of like in front of you.
I didn't realize I was muted. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
If we move in, is there something covering us, or is there just nothing? We just see Rex and Viper.
Well, let me take you to the battle map.
Oh, mama.
Oh, sweet.
Oh boy.
Let me just move a few things, because apparently there was a split up in the party. So instead of these guys,
God.
you're just seeing only Rex, no jet troopers. And
Okay.
Thank God.
Where's the Viper?
Viper will
I'd imagine I'd be like close to him. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect.
yeah.
And where are Soren and I?
You guys will say outside the door. Let's try this formation wise. So you're like on like the right side and he's on the left just outside the door. I'll say after you like easily like within your 30 feet of movement, you'll like, for like the sake of like combat, when you guys, roll initiative and shit, you guys will, move in and all that jazz.
Alrighty.
All right.
Shuri's going to, she still has her stealth, so she's gonna move quickly behind that little thing in the middle there.
All right.
Yes. So,
right there?
Wait, right there.
Okay.
There.
I'll say you can get over there.
Yeah. She looks to Soren, and she kind of is just like, like signaling to flank.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, get in a position to flank.
All right. I'll say, yep, Soren, you have a turn if you would like to attempt to do that.
Yeah.
And I'll give just move where you would like to in your turn.
There. That's 30.
Okay. Oh, well that's perfect.
Amazing.
So we'll say as Viper, as like the door shut behind you, then you hear like it open up and then close up again really quickly, and then like the worm goes back inside Rex, and he goes like, "What was that?" and like pulls out his pistol, like aims at the door, and then like, do you say anything in response?
Oh yeah, I play along with that and just like pull out the crossbow and just sort of, I mean the bowcaster and just sort of like play along, just sort of like, must be a technological issue, or worse, intruders.
And then Viper, in that instant, you see Soren behind where he is right now.
Oh, hey. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. What to do? I know. Okay, so in character, do I know about Rex?
You don't. This is the first time you have met him.
Okay, but just like from the helmet markings alone, I can tell that he's just sort of like a higher rank than me, or is it just sort of like, oh, just your average, another clone trooper dude?
Oh, no.
He's higher rank.
Yeah, like, you're essentially a private, even though you are a commando unit. But yeah, he definitely, like, outranks you.
This man is a captain.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my visor on, well, I got my eyes turned to Soren and just sort of like immediately just sort of like, Captain! Found one of them!
It's correct!
And I found one. I just I walk over to them and just I walk over to him and then just sort of like grab him by the arm and then immediately whisper, just sort of like, follow my lead.
All right, for the.
Oh no!
Shir'iven's like peeking out from behind the corner, just hiding from Rex, but like, what the fuck?
Right. I'll say in that time,
just to be more civic, just sort of like, as a woman, him follow my lead.
I'll nod, but I will keep the oh no cannon.
All right, Rex tosses some restrain bolts to you. Viper.
You will never catch me alive.
And
To me?
And yeah, he tosses him to you to like put these on him. I'm gonna go look for whatever else snuck in here. And,
I would not do that if I were you.
Yeah.
You see, we have a whole battalion on its way.
Shut up! I'm gonna give him a perception check.
Just like soft, just like the softest, just like rifle, just like back of the rifle to like the back I can for him.
Okay.
As I just like drag him to just sort of like a corner of the room, just like I'd say like right here.
Okay, you're dragging him with you.
Sure.
I drag him, I
Yeah.
sit him down, and I place his arms like behind his back, but I don't put the restraining bolts on.
Okay, you just sort of like are holding him in position there. Got it.
Exactly, just sort.
Yeah, I'll say these are like little chair areas, like, and like the actual tables are where the monitors are for like monitoring the ship stats and stuff. And like and every functioning there. Shir'iven, I need you to make a quick stealth roll.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
It's your funeral. We have at least 18 other Jedi coming.
18.
He does not see you. He's still like sort of like going through his like, where are you?
Wait, who's he searching for again?
He's searching for whoever else came into the room right before Soren showed up.
AKA you.
But yeah. Anything you guys want to attempt?
I'm keeping those restraining bolts
Okay,
on me because
so-
I have an idea.
Okay, Shiri is actually going to kind of just... She's going to move quietly over here.
Mm-hmm.
Behind, so Rex is still out of her line of... she's still out of Rex's line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
Does Soren see her?
Yeah, I'll say with that, yeah, you guys can like note of each other on the field.
That was sweet.
Shiri kind of like twitches her Leiku kind of towards Rex, and she readies her saber.
Okay.
Like this, it's fucking go time.
Yeah, as soon as Shiryu moves, I will fire at to immobilize, not to kill.
Got it. All right.
And
Mm-hmm.
and I guess with just sort of like with him, with him restrained, I guess with just sort of like Soren quote unquote restrained, I'll oh wait, hold on. Can I like I'm trying to figure out a thing. Can I like stealthily like pocket my the cuffs?
Oh
Is that what
yeah,
they're called again?
easily. Yeah, you can. Yeah, the binders. They'll just sort
The
of be like
binders, yeah.
in like your Yeah, they'll be on your belt. In that case.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Perfect. So I like stealthily, because then I'll make my way back. I'll make my way back to Rex, just sort of like rifle still up, and just sort of like scanning the area, just sort of like it's just one of them. He has to be around here somewhere. She has to be around here somewhere.
All right.
And-
Ooh.
Okay. Let's
With
go.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, wait. I have something for this.
Oh.
Hold on. Reading my things real quick. Give me a second.
Of
You're good.
course.
You good. I'll just get ready initiative. Because I'm assuming that is very,
Well,
very
hopefully it doesn't come to that with my idea,
I mean, just sing.
but you never know.
Yeah. It all depends on the rolls, because he could easily.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll get rid of patch, and yeah, we'll just add Rex to the turn.
Okay. What is my range on? 60. Oh! I could possibly manipulate the force on Rex. Hold up.
Oh.
Kev,
Ooh, get
am
force
I
manipulated.
able to use the force to hold Rex's arms behind his back?
Oh, perfect. That's-
Link exactly what you're trying to do. What's this power you got?
I mean, it says I can manipulate creatures and objects with the force. He's a creature.
Okay.
He is.
All right. He does have to make a save. So if you're trying to like pull his arms together in order to make sure.
I'm pulling them together.
All right. I think he has to make a
wow.
save. It's your force save DC. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, he has to fail a save.
What?
Fifth level.
Come on. Oh, kill it.
Okay. Okay, he has to make a strength saving throw first. So I will roll that. Off stream, just so it's still dramatic.
God.
Just, what is your force save DC?
I'm not telling you. You tell me first.
I'm the DM. I can look up on your sheet.
Then why do you ask?
Show me the money. I'll show you the girl. No, you show us the girl. We'll show you the money.
It's 8. It's 8 plus your speed plus your health plus all of your ability scores put together.
Alright, fine, fucker. It's 16.
Okay, 16. That's what I want to hear. Okay. Okay. All right. Strength save. I'll say as he's has the gun up and he's about to check the next corner, and you step from behind the table, raise your hands and attempt to bring both of his hands behind his back. He feels the influence and then dodges it and then turns back, pointing his blaster at you.
God fucking damn it!
Oh, great.
Shit.
He beat it. He beat it by his +1 to strength.
Damn it.
Fucker.
All right.
All right. Plan B.
Shir'iven's not giving a shit anymore. Here comes the fucking sabers.
All right.
I was gonna say Plan B. Plan B. Then, since I'm close to him, I get this fucker in a chokehold and try to get the fucking grips on him.
Let's see how initiative works out. So everybody,
Jesus Christ.
all right, everybody, roll initiative. We'll get to you, Raz, and what's going on in your direction after this first round. Just remind me when we get to the person last. Okay, so Shir'iven is first with is there with a 20. Ooh, Soren with the 15. Nice,
Hell
nice,
yes.
nice.
I'm trying to make sure because I know there was some other stuff in here. I don't think that's it, but let's do initiative either way. All right. That was
You tried.
Yeah, we'll take the first one. So an 8.
8.
All right, let's just see how Rex rolls. He's got a nice dex. Just what I want on my boy. Let's see. Well, that's probably not good.
Oh no. Not good for us or not good for you?
He rolled a 30. No kidding.
Why? Yeah.
What did you roll?
Kevin.
I rolled a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
It sounded like it was bad for you.
Yeah, it was. Okay, but we'll go down the list real quick. So Shir'iven, as he turns and points his first blaster pistol off at you, what do you wish to do?
Alright, we're drawing the lightsabers.
All right, lightsabers are out.
And immediately, wait, let me make sure. That's not the move. Wait, hold on. Speed. Yeah, 5. Alright. So, immediately, right next to Rex.
All right. You sort of hop, skip, and a jump over the war table here, and your cape is sort of billowing in the rush as you get right up to Rex with your sabers drawn.
Alright. And with that, go for the. I'm not going to stab him, but I'm going to I'm gonna bap him with the fucking gut.
All right, with the saber, yeah, go right ahead and roll that attack. 15. Let's see if that hits. Sadly misses as he as you come in and attempt to strike him with the butt of the end of the saber, he bats it away with his elbow.
Great.
All right, you still have a second attack.
Bapping him again.
Another one.
Shit!
Another one.
Oh,
no!
And this time, as you try to strike for his head, he ducks down just in time, and then he pulls out a second pistol. Still have a bonus action though. Or wait. You're a guardian. You can attack twice. So, if you want to attack with your bonus action again, you can. Or if you have a force power, you can cast as a bonus action. You can do that instead.
Force pull that fucking blaster away.
I think that's a disarm. You can do that too.
Can I do it?
Let me see. Do you have force disarm?
No.
Oh. Bear the dice. I mean, yeah. If you want to attempt to pull the blaster away, I'll make another strength save for him.
Okay, let's try it. Actually, wait, hold on. What is next to him? Actually, hold on. Still gonna use the force push and pull. What is near him?
I'll say just a chair of one of the, basically this chair that's
stationed
at the...
Take the chair, baby!
Alright.
the chair.
Alright, it automatically
The chair!
fails.
Give him the chair!
I'll at least give him a save to avoid half damage of the chair coming up from behind him, as you focus in on it and you rip the chair out of the floor and then pull it back to strike him in the back. Let me see. Power improves. Yeah, we'll give him a save. He fails, and he immediately takes because you are above 5th level. Roll me 2d4.
2d4.
7. All right, he takes some damage to his back. As the chair just breaks across. It is not. You notice it he actually shakes it off better than you think wow, a normal clone would actually be knocked to the ground after that, but he just took it, grunted, and now he's just even more pissed. So
Great.
But yeah, you did some damage to him. Good for you. But yeah.
My bad.
All right. That is your turn, Soren.
Hey, damage is damage.
Mm-hmm. What you got? You're seeing you are quote-unquote restrained at the chair.
Surprise! I'm going to bust out my rifle. And I don't know. I was trying to shoot to immobilize, but if he's got any weapons, I want to shoot them weapons away.
All right. We'll say... All right, just roll to attack, and you're using your normal shot or your Beskar shot?
I'm using my normal shot. I am also foregoing my movement to give myself advantage.
All right, and Shir'iven is there, and you have advantage, so either way you have sneak.
Oh, sweet. Great. Haha. Take that.
All right.
Oh, yeah, by the way, hold on, wait, we need because of my guardian...
Chase
gets a boost in some HP.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
Very nice.
It's the It's 30. It's 15-foot radius. Yeah.
Oh
At
yeah, the
9th
aura.
level,
That's right.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
He gets my charisma. He gets 4 HP because of my charisma.
Yeah, 4 temp HP.
Very nice.
Let me adjust that so it should be a little bit smaller. It's 15. Yeah. So yeah, you're within that aura, Chase. Oh, let me just change it so it's the right
Very nice.
color. Boop 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 boop.
Oh, so beautiful, so pretty, so aura.
All right. So yeah, that first shot strikes true, dealing damage to him. Is he takes it right across the pauldron. Oh, roll your sneak attack.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Boom.
9, so
Sneak attack.
that gets halved as 2. Right, yeah? Or I'll say...
I don't know. You tell me. I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, I'll say it gets added to it, and then the total gets halved. So it's like about... what would it be? Yeah, it's about that amount of damage. As like he sort of like stumbles on back. Is there any like... As like the shot like vibrates through his chest. He turns to you, Viper, and goes, "Traitor!"
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, and I say back to him, "Oh, your words wound me," sarcastically.
Nice.
What? No.
All right, Soren. Anything else you're doing?
No. I'm good.
All right, Viper. It is your go. Rex is looking a little bit hurt, but yeah, he's looking a little bit hurt right now. I'll say that much.
All right, then my plan as such, I'm immediately going behind him and grappling this fucker, trying to get the binds on his arms.
All right. So moving right there, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, let me... I need to check a certain thing real fast. Because he has to make a check, and either he has to make a check or you have to roll a certain something. Let me just confirm, because this is just a...
Okay.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-boop, adventuring gear, and this is binders. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so he has to make a strength or dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gonna choose dex in order to avoid the binders. He is hostile, so he has a set advantage.
Okay.
But let's just see. Alright. Yeah, 26, I think beats that.
I didn't even roll anything, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's like a set DC for the binders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as like you sort of like, have like your rifle put away, you're attempting to like get his like arms with the pistols on, like he just sort of like motions, almost like does like a flip in the air and like lands on his feet and yeah, manages to avoid them.
Fun.
Actually, yeah, I'll say because you were flanking it, he had just like a straight roll instead. But yeah, the first roll it was high enough for the DC anyway. So
Big fun.
yeah, but you know that now how it works. I'll just let you know. I'll just type in here. Binders, DC. Yeah, like that's the save in order to
Gotcha.
that he's got to fail in order to get into the binders.
Okay, I see.
All right, but that's your turn, or do you have a bonus action you'd like to do something with?
Oh man, what can I do that's not gonna like freaking hurt this dude? Think. I can't shoot at him because just like I've got big gun does not exactly work well in this scenario.
Big lion.
You can hit him with it.
I could pistol whip him.
Yeah, it would just basically do like your strength mod and damage instead of just like a punch.
All right, yeah, no, fuck it, just pistol whip with the freaking bowcaster right on his stupid helmet.
We're literally just hitting him with shit. We're not even using our attacks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What? I shot him.
Yeah.
He shot like.
Give Soren some credit. He shot him a little bit. All right, so I'll say you normally wouldn't be able to do this, but I'll allow it. Just make an attack with your bowcaster, or do you have? I'll say
hold on. Is this an action or is this a bonus action?
It's a bonus action you have.
Okay, yeah, no, I was gonna say, I was like, what if I? No, wait, never mind. Yeah, no, let's just. So, what would it be? Just straight.
I'll say. Hit. Yeah, roll to hit with your bowcaster, and the damage will be just your strength mod.
Oh Jesus, I see. Okay, there's RTH, and then there's double, and then there's.
Yeah, just let me check. Like for you, it would be just roll.
Oh, that's just roll to hit. Okay,
yeah.
RTH means roll to hit. Whoopsies.
Yeah, you're good. 20. Yeah, that hits
20.
him square on in the jaw. As he lands back on his feet, you sort of like sucker punch him, and it sort of makes him stumble a little bit as he takes some damage. We'll put him right at there. Now here comes the fun part. Oh, is there something else you got?
Oh yeah. I was good. After that punch, I just sort of like gun to my side, just sort of like yelled over at him, just like, "You're not quite feeling yourself, Captain. Fight it. I know you can."
And you just sort of hear him struggle, and yeah, if you could see his eyes roll to the back of his head, you would. But then he sort of gets back into his normal stride and goes, "Watch me," as it is now his turn. So, this is the fun part.
This is where the fun begins.
Mm-hmm. He is going to bonus action. Wait. See, being frightened. 2-weapon master. Alright. First, he's going to bonus action disengage. And he's sort of gonna slide under you guys and get as you both are coming in for a simultaneous strike. He just sort of motions on over. Now let's give him a couple more feet, and then he's gonna take. He's actually gonna stand on top of the war table, and then he's going to make. Yeah, he's just going to make 2 blaster attacks at Shir'iven. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Now he has the high ground.
Indeed he does. Okay. So. I'll just roll them on here. 13 to hit. Shuri?
Nope.
Alright. 13 to hit again! Fuck! No! Damn it. Okay.
Sounds like you want to hit me.
Well, can you blame me? Alright. But yeah, so he just sort of...
I love the boy as much as the next person, but... No.
None of that.
Alright. But yeah, we'll sit... cutting off from... he sort of hops, skips, and jumps onto the table as he's just trying to pelt you with blaster bullet shots, but yeah, it's just not cutting up through. But yeah, with that, we will cut to before the top of your turn. We'll just cut back to the Theater of the Mind, since I did not prepare a map for the split off group. Nah, we'll just make it Theater of the Mind for the moment. Yeah, Raz, you're starting to see clones are starting to come up from either side of the from pretty much from the lift and from the both of the hallways. They're first coming out the left hallway, and Gardosh is gonna be like, "I'll take the left ones. You go for the right." Saying that to you as he sort of takes his vibro cutter and is about to charge over to the left batch of clones.
And as I head to the right, I call out, "Try not to kill them."
Turns back, "I'll see what I can do!" Yeah, and Patches is sort of with Clance, making his, they're taking pot shots at the troopers. I'll say, go ahead. Yeah, I'm assuming you're just going to attack clones non-lethally then?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and make your attacks.
Alright. Gonna use my double saber in this case.
26.
Ooh.
26, that hits.
Alright. Attack number 2. Ah.
9. Misses, sadly.
I do...
You have a bonus action attack, I believe.
do. I do. Bonus action double saber, so I'm gonna do that.
All right. Okay, 22. Yeah, we'll say you knock out like one or two clones as they're advancing. You just sort of like are knocking them across the head with like the saber and sort of like force knocking them into walls, something like that. Or describe how you take them out.
Just as they would start coming from the hallway, Raz would run up to them and just he'd pull out his lightsaber, try to knock the clones into the wall, knocking them on the head, like just blunt attacks, non-lethal.
Gotcha.
And they'd slump to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Out cold.
Got him. Yeah, and as you do that, you notice from the main lift a squad of clones is seeming to make their way down. And we'll say I need to roll a couple attacks at you. Let's just see how...
Lovely.
All right.
But do you really?
19 to hit.
Fuck, yes.
And...
but wait. I probably... I don't think I can use a reaction for that attack, huh?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I can. Ooh. Okay.
If you want to deflect the shot, then you attempt to deflect it, then yeah.
I will on that 19, yeah.
All right, and the 13 misses, I assume?
Yes.
All right, so for that attack, you would take 5 damage if you would like to use your reaction Saber Reflect to just sort of bat off the shot.
I will.
Okay. Go ahead.
Just 5 damage?
Yeah, just 5 damage. So that's what you gotta beat in order to attempt to throw it back at them or just, negate. So it's...
Yeah, I'll just negate the shot, like, point it elsewhere.
Okay, cool. So it's...
Not trying to kill them.
Right, let me just see what you have to roll for real fast. Powers... Saber Reflect. Submit. Oh yeah, so just roll roll 2d6.
Oh yeah, 2d6, right, that's correct.
Oh yeah!
Ooh.
Easily. Like, you just sort of see it a mile away coming from you. The first shot just sort of pew, whistles by your shoulder, and the other one you just sort of bat it away as you, like, ignite the other end of your saber.
Awesome.
And, like, I'll say, in the moment, Gardeau sort of notices it, and, like, mid-fighting all these other clones, like, with his vibro cutter, he's like, that's new!
Long story. We'll explain later.
Right. And then Clance and Patch are just taking pot shots from the back and going, Rise! We might have to re-get to the escape post! There are too many of them! And then Clance goes like, I'll clear the way for us! Let's start moving out! Pew! 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 Yeah. And we'll say that's the end of what you guys are up to. Switching back to the fun room.
The fun room.
All the good times here.
That I'm missing out. It's okay, they got this.
Okay. Alright, Shir'iven. It is your turn. It looks like Rex is taking a defensive position on board here. What do you wish to do?
We need to secure him. So, we're doing non-lethal damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Shir'iven flips back over to him, just doom.
Alright. Just sort of gets on the table right there.
Yep,
Alright.
and
I can do that too.
double saber.
21, that hits.
Let's go, baby!
Nice.
And I get another one in, right?
Yes, you do.
Another one.
Another one.
Alright, and they hit. Would you like to force empower any of these strikes?
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and... Go ahead. Just let me know, like, what level are you doing them at?
Level 2.
Okay. So that's 3 force points, and that's 3d8, I believe. So go ahead and roll that for me. Woo!
Hot mama.
Nice. That is juicy.
And that's just for one of the attacks, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes him out the triple digits.
What? Excuse me?
I mean, yeah, he was taking all those other hits because he's, he's resistant to some things, but not much is resistant in the way of the force. Let me...
Damn, triple digits. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it's Rex, but damn.
I get it's Rex, but at the same time, it's Rex.
Yeah, hold on. But yeah, those are your 2 attacks. You have a bonus action still, if you would like to use it.
Alright, and, hold on. So... I'm going to enter Way of the Rancor.
Okay. Way of the Rancor, bonus action. Okay. Effect only if you can incapacitate it or die. Beautiful. So, describe this stance you enter into.
Shit. Fuck.
You're good.
Yeah, I didn't plan for this! I guess it would be somewhat similar to that of fucking Maul's.
Okay.
When he's like trying to goad on Obi-Wan and
Qui-Gon? Yeah.
Qui-Gon.
Okay, so just sort of like you take a deep breath in, and as like you slowly like center yourself in your breathing, you sort of spin the saber in place a little bit, and then just like slowly ignite them one by one.
Yeah.
And like you sort of go to Rex to like with a come at me kind of pose, something like that. All right, that is your turn. Nice damage on Rex. Whew. All right, that's your turn, Soren. What you got for me, buddy?
I'm going to continue my my barrage and fire yet another shot, foregoing my movement to give my actually do I have advantage if Shiri's there?
Do rogues typically have advantage with an ally in 5 feet?
If not, I can forego my movement to do that anyway.
Yeah,
I wasn't planning on moving.
Yeah, because I think you get sneak if there's an ally there. You just don't get advantage. I think that's how it works.
Well, then in that case, I'm just gonna give myself advantage by not moving.
All right, and you have a shot lined up on Rex. You may roll your attack. Normal shot still?
Balls. I rolled 2 11s.
Oh.
But yeah, normal shot. I'm not gonna waste my best guard. Fucking Rex, are you kidding me?
But yeah, he sort of like sees them, like the rangefinder comes down as he sort of like ducks, like avoiding the shot. And like, it sort of damages the war table underneath.
Bonus action, I will motion for him to come at me, bish.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Oh, okay.
Are you not entertained?
15. Okay.
Ooh.
Let me just check Rexy's stats. Is he smart enough?
I mean, it's Rex, right?
Head empty,
Yeah.
only worm brain.
He meets it, so I will say he
Meets the beats.
But I rule in favor of the players, so him meeting it, he'll actually be like, "That's the way you want to play it, blue boy." And yeah, he's looking like he's going to, as soon as he gets out of this mesh with the general here, he's going to get some action face to face with you.
Ooh, okay.
All right, But yeah, that is your turn. Viper, it is your turn. Rex is on deck. What would you like to do?
As he looks over and just sort of like just before he even begins to just like start his like Dio walking towards him, just like and he's just sort of like, so that's the way how you want to play it, blue boy. Viper immediately rushes over. It's 30 feet, right? Okay, 30 feet, and that's I'm in running. I can run to that, can I?
Yeah, you have 30 feet of movement if you want to.
Okay, perfect. And as he says that, he's just sort of Rex immediately runs over, just like, not on my watch, you don't. Vibro dagger out. Fuck it, just shank the knee. Shank the knee.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, just go ahead and roll your attack with your vibro dagger then.
Why not? All right, let's see how that
Bottom.
22.
22. That hits. He is resistant, so he takes that amount of damage.
Damage.
Yeah, as you sort of like snick him across the leg, and we'll put you right about here with him. Do you you have a bonus action still if you would like to use that?
I do. I most certainly do. And just sort of like, hold on. Let me take a good look at this just to make sure. And I need to know what like the range of this is. All right. All right. Okay. So, yeah. No. As I manage to get my head in with the knife, I take a I take a good look at Soren as I feel Rex is going to go towards him, and I shout towards Soren, just like, remember, shoot to wound, not to kill, and I am going to cast Potent Aptitude.
Ooh.
Towards Soren.
Oh, that's a D8 to any roll then, yeah?
That is a... Oh, wait, actually...
Should be.
Because it is second... Yeah, no, I think first level is D4. Actually, yeah, let me just click it first just to make...
Yeah, it should be D8 for this level. I will double confirm just to be sure. Berserk. Yeah. Engineer. Level 9. Yeah, it's a D8.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, no, once within the next 10 minutes... wait, hold on. Yeah. So, creature within 60 feet of you gains a 1 potent aptitude die, D4. The die changes level,
so
it's
D20.
D8 in this case. Next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls the D20 before deciding to use the potent aptitude die, but so pretty much you get to add more to your roll.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. So now you have that Soren, and that's your turn, I believe, Viper?
Yes, that is.
All right.
Why does everyone think I'm shooting to kill?
All right, so that's your turn. It is now Rex's. He is not going to disengage. He's going to go, actually... Yeah, he's just going to go right about there. So Shir'iven and Viper, you can make attacks opportunity if you wish.
Oh, perfect.
We're doing it.
Doing it.
All according
Alright,
to
hold
Kate.
on. My game closed, so give me like 1 second.
You're good.
Here.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
I'm imagining I can't do the
Doesn't hit.
friggin' pistol whip with the bowcaster, so
Yeah.
I'll stick with the dagger while I have it.
Yeah. That's currently equipped. So just make that swipe
that?
at him.
Oh, right, and it's advantage, so...
Yeah, it's just a
Oh,
regular
is that
hit.
advantage?
Oh, you
27!
don't even need the advantage, so...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, baby.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
Like, baby,
dodges Shir'iven's attack when he gets hit with fucking
Yeah.
vipers.
Yeah. So, like, we'll say as, like, he sort of tucks and rolls, like, after you snick him on the ankle, you sort of, like, get at his Achilles heel again with like the dagger. This time as he like rolls off, and like you see like a little trickle of blood across the ship floor. But as like you do that, he manages to duck Shir'iven's saber. She spins it gracefully and like attempts to like lob off, at least like attempt to slow him down. But it is his turn. He will now choose to unload on shit. Wait, we already had your turn, right, Soren? I'm not crazy? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Cool.
I said, come at me, bish.
All right, and he's going to be like, oh, I'm coming at you, bish. All right. All right, so a couple of attacks coming your way, buddy boy.
Okay.
17.
Let's see. I think mine is a 16. Yep, that'll hit.
10.
Miss. Hit.
18. Okay, so in total, you take... what is the Okay, so in total, it's... 19 damage.
Ouch.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Oh.
Cool. I'm down for this.
All right, and he just... And yeah, like as like he's like sort of like just pelting you with the bullets, the blaster bolts. He's like, "You're not getting away with our plans."
Ooh.
And
got me shaking in my boots.
and we'll quickly go back to Raziel real fast. It's starting to look bad. You guys are getting like, I'll say like it's about 3 clone squads are coming from the main entrances. That's like about 18 clones total, and like they're all like having their bigger guns pointing at you. Are you staying to hold them off, or are you like following Patch and Clance as they are retreating?
I would I'd probably fall back, like, after, like, knocking out a few, I'd probably fall back to the others. But I'd be the last one falling back.
Okay. Yeah, Gardosh is just sort of, as he's, like, slashing off and, like, trying to, like, bat off their bolts as best he can, or trying to dodge them, he's like, "Go ahead. I can take care of them. I'll hold them off. Just get out of here." So what Gardosh says is like Patch and Clance are making their way towards where the escape pods are. Saying that to you, Raziel.
Wait, okay, so... Say again, who all is going to the escape pod?
Or like, Clance and Patch, like, they've been in the back area just taking pot shots from where they are. And now, like, they're moving towards, like, the back... From where you are, it's like the back right, back left entryway towards... where the escape pods are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Gardosh is just staying behind?
Or like he's falling back with you, but he's like trying to like at least buy you a little bit more time. He's not super hurt at the moment, from the looks of things.
Okay, yeah, Rox. I'm another character that has the letter R. Raziel.
Mm-hmm.
He starts following Patch, but looks back to Gardosh. Don't do anything stupid. Don't die yet.
I'll let you know if I do when we get out of this. Now go! So you're gonna use your action to either attack more clones, or are you going to actually like use it to run back to where everyone is?
And you said he doesn't look super hurt, right?
Yeah, he looks mostly fine for right now.
Okay. For right now, I will then head over to Patch.
Mm-hmm.
But like if I'm able to like keep an eye on him from where Patch and I will be, I'm gonna do that too.
Okay, and you
like, keeping the gaze out for to see how he's doing.
All right, and if you also have the option, if you want, to cast a force power on Gardoge or any of them, if you want to give them any kind of boost. It's up to you. Like you're within 30 feet of each other, so you can easily like sort of move, give a tap, and like make your way to Patch if you want.
Okay. Let's see if I have anything that I can do. Okay. Ooh.
Has he taken any hits?
He's taken a couple, we'll say.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm gonna use heal on him.
Okay.
Touch him real quick, and he'll regain his injuries will heal.
All right, go ahead. What level are you casting it at?
I will just cast it at first level.
All right, so just 1d8 plus your casting mod, which I think is plus. Let me double check. So it'd be plus 7. 1d8 plus 7. Okay. I think that's how it works. Yeah. Like plop it in here. Where's this? Okay. Cast first level. There we go. Yeah, so there you go. So just roll a 1d8 plus 7 and just see what you get for him.
Alright.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, he's already looking pretty much back to full.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's like... He like sort of looks to you like as like his wounds are starting to close up, and he's like, "You've got a lot of explaining to do, young man."
I know I do.
Right, go.
We have time after this.
All right, and we'll say like he's like slowly like batting off shots, and as you guys are making your way over to where the escape pod's like hallway is, back to the other fight. All right, so top of the round. This is round 3. Shir'iven, what you got?
Water.
Oh.
Hydrate, everyone. Mm-hmm. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Okay. How's he looking right now?
He's pretty hurt. Like, he's not super, super rough, but yeah, he's looking like he's still got some fight in him.
Right back. Shir'iven's just like chasing him across the room, apparently. Just
hey,
go right back up to him. Go right back up to him.
He's a slippery little fuck.
Come here, you little bitch. Right next to him.
All right. Right there.
Pew!
Just misses.
All right.
Oh.
24. There we go.
24. That hits. Are you force empowering this strike or no?
Yep.
All right.
Level 1.
Level 1. So that's 2 points. So 2d8. Roll that, please.
11.
All right. So okay, total that is. 9. Use at that much HP. That's your second attack. If you want a bonus action, hit him again. You can do that as well.
Yep. Bap! Oh!
Oh, that's a bat.
Fire!
Woof. Are you force empowering that strike too?
No, because I remember like what we said about the getting a 20 on the sabers and vibro saber stuff.
Oh, that's right. I need you to roll again then. Just in case.
I don't want to take anything off though.
All right, that's fine. Then we won't have to. But if you want to do like the double damage with the force empowered strikes, you can do that without like killing him. If you want to do, yeah, you can force empower this strike too, and basically double the die for free.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, first level then.
Second. No, third.
Oh,
Whoa.
Oh,
Wait.
hold on.
I have third level.
Third level. How many points do you have left?
10.
She's motivated, ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
well then,
Jeez.
that would be 4 points marked it off, and I need you to roll me 8d8. Is that it? Is that right?
What?
What?
That's amazing.
Sure.
Hold
Let's
on.
go, so-
Is this gonna knock him out?
Wait, hold on. Let me just confirm this real fast, because I'm scared for Rex's life now.
I'm not trying to kill him, though.
I know you're not, but it's like I want to keep the fight going.
This woman is
I mean,
motivated.
you always say the rules dictate.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
I could just you fatally bury the light from DMC5 as
Yeah,
it's playing.
if yeah, that would be 8d8 if you are using those 4 points.
Alright, advanced dice roller. Hold on. Roll 1. Roll 8d8.
Yeah.
34 damage.
Okay, so that first hit knocks him down to that much. And then the rest of it coming through. Yeah, he's not looking great. He is not looking great at all. That hurt him real bad. Like, describe how you, like, this crit attack as, like, the first strike hits, the second one misses, but, like, describe, like, this blow that, like, hurt him that much.
Right in the gut. Shir'iven's, like, she's finessing him, so she's hitting him with, like, the dual sabers and everything, like, with the first couple of hits. She misses the first one, hits him with the second one, so it's kind of like kind of like how, the best way to describe it is, like, twirl right in front of the body, slice. And then immediately, the moment she gets that crit in, she looks at him, has a smirk on her face, and then she just, like, retracts one of the sabers, and then boom, right in the gut.
Okay, and, like, as, like, you strike him in the gut, like, he just, like, sort of, like, coughs, like, yeah, it does, like, instantly cauterize him, but he, like, is, like, healing over in pain, just like,
She didn't fuck.
oh, you didn't, like, stab him, but, like,
Yourself, get the fuck out of him.
but, yeah, like, you're just sort of, like, punching him, like, to try to, like, anything in order to get that worm out, like, to stop him from acting this weird.
Go to sleep.
Pretty much. Alright, but yeah, that did a fucking number on him. Alright, coming over to Soren. What would you like to do?
Oh, that was so cool. I'm going to try and follow that up with my best taking aim, everything that I've been doing to this battle so far. Taking aim and firing at I don't know, something to disarm him, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah, he's
and again, not normal shot, not Beskar.
Okay. You may roll that. Are you doing the bonus action thing to excuse me, can you just keep advantage?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
All right. So
I'm going to forego my sneak attack damage and use it to place a disarming shot.
Ooh, that's right.
So, yeah, so he's got to roll a 8 plus proficiency bonus, which is 3, so 11 plus dex. He's got to roll a 14 strength save, and if he fails, he drops whatever he's holding at his feet.
I see. Okay. So let me first mark off the damage. So he takes that much. Okay. What else? Okay. So strength save, yeah?
Yep, 14.
Okay. Let's see.
Using the epic Shir'iven theatrics to take advantage of this and go for the grip he's got on his blaster.
All right. So he fails that save. So his
oh sweet.
We'll say his offhand blaster is no longer on him.
Sure.
Yeah. As like you just sort of like you don't like bust off his hand, but like you just sort of like shoot the blaster
Yeah.
that he's holding. As he just turns to you and like gives you like this like.
I wink at him.
Nice. All right.
I know it's worms, but I'm gonna wink at the worms. I don't care.
Okay. That's all you got?
Yes, that is it. That is my turn.
Okay. Wait, let me just check. Okay, yeah, so you have no sneak attack on that. Cool. So
Nope.
Viper, it is now your turn. Looks like Shir'iven has Rex cornered. And like he's like looking. You don't even have to roll to check. He's looking very desperate right now.
All right. Is that okay? Okay. Hold on. Yeah, no, we go again. We try the grapple and the binders.
All right. You can still reach him.
I know, that's what I do. I'm running over to this dude and just like headlock it with one arm and then just like binders with the other.
All right, I'll try to make a save. Straight roll, because you have an ally in 5 feet. Give you that much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say yeah. Let me just double check something. It's enhance adventuring gear. Yeah, we'll say like as like he's like sort of like about to like leap over and like just unload on Soren again. You sort of come on through and like football tackle him to the wall.
Yeah.
And then just sort of like get the binders on his other hand and yeah, like force him onto the wall real tight like.
Excellent. Perfect.
All right. Yeah, anything else you're doing? You still have a bonus action left?
Okay, so yeah, no, so pretty much just like I have him restrained.
Yes, he is currently restrained. Let me just
I easily just sort of like, if I can, I'm yanking the other blaster he has and just like tossing it to the side. I'm tossing it to, well, actually, you know what? I'll hand it to Shir'iven.
Okay.
Shuri's taking it.
All right. We'll say that happens. Rex will mark him off as restrained. Okay. But now it is Rex's turn.
Oh, fun.
He is going to attempt to escape the binders. Not breaking them, but just more like try to slip his hands out of it.
Ooh, dislocate his thumb? No.
Nah, like he's like trying to jimmy it out of it, but like it's on too tight. And he is like, you still like have him like pinned to the wall, yeah?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Interesting.
Like he's like goes like, you're not getting away with this. It's and
Ew.
as like he sort of like is like choking up, and you see,
oh boy,
slithering out from the bottom of his helmet, a little friend.
All right, can Shuri like immediately strike that? Because
moving
doesn't
away,
doesn't that count as like an attack of advantage? An attack of opportunity.
Where is it going? Where is it going?
It's not like, I'll say like it's on the brink of cutting, coming out of him.
It's not leaving your melee range.
Yeah, not yet.
Is it? Where is it going though?
No, but either way, Shuri, she still has her shit drawn. She would fucking strike the moment that thing gets out far enough.
Right. After we'll do like I just want to do one more thing with Raz and like what that group is doing real quick.
You son of a bitch! I
Yeah. hey.
The tension is high. Fuck.
Okay, it's someone wanted to split. This is how we're doing things.
I'm sorry, but you gave us pirates. That's your fault.
All right, but yeah. So we'll say right now, you guys are like, yeah, right now with all the movement and like we'll like for the sake of expediency, you guys are in the hallway, a couple turns away from the from where the escape pods are. And first things first, I need Raziel, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, and Gardosh is going to do one with you, as the clones are sort of like, they're sort of like, you know, like how like in Maul, in like season 7 when like there was just nothing but clones like in the hallway and they're just hailing with blasts of fire?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much you guys, but like you're backing away and the clones are like advancing on you guys, trying to like...
Oh, man.
And they're just like...
Okay, so dexterity save?
Yes. I will roll one for Gardosh.
Fingers crossed. Ooh, nice.
Okay, 17. Let me just check the DC on them really fast. Blah, 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 blah. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they? There we go. Squad of troopers. There we go. So... Alright. Alright, so... You and Gardosh together take half of... 34 damage, so 16... wait, 17 to both of you, sorry.
Okay. Hang on. 17?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, yeah.
Alright.
Not too bad.
You've got about 60 or so feet between you and these clones. Are you doing anything, like, to, you know, try to hold them off a little bit? Like...
Let's see. Okay, let's look at this one.
You said they're 60 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think I've got... hang on. I'm looking through all my skills. Bear with me.
Mm-hmm. You got time.
I don't think I have anything that would, like, give away my dark side powers.
I mean, hey, it's up to you.
No, I think for now I'm just gonna keep reflecting the attacks and just
like use your
holding them off along with Gardosh.
So just using your reaction to deflect, or using your action to dash and like deflect shots if you need to, and what's the word? Deflect shots if you need to, and just have action dash pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, and you guys are making through. Patches is sort of like motioning you guys on into like the escape pod area, and like he's taking pot shots, and Clance is sort of doing the same as like he's like shooting them from the side. And yeah, quickly we'll go back into the into where the action is. The other action.
The other action.
All right, so Shir'iven,
Action 2.
It's your turn. Rex is still conscious, mind you. But, like, the worm is just sort of, like, slithering out, like, he, like, sort of falls back into it as the worm is, like, peeking, like, outside, like, from the chin of his armor. Like, he's still in his melee space. So, what do you wish to do?
Okay. Viper, ready your gun.
You don't have to say that.
Aim. Focus on it. Shir'iven holds out her hand, and she's going to use her force powers to lift the helmet off.
Yes.
Yeah, easily. You just sort of yeet the helmet across the other side of the bridge. It's really light.
Yep.
All right. That's your action. Oh, that's right. You still have the Way of the Rancor, so you can make an attack if you would like on the worm.
Yep. Slice the worm. Only the worm.
Only the worm. Go right ahead. Make that attack roll, girl. 15, I believe. Yeah, that hits. Does full damage to it. Are you empowering the strike or nay?
No, if it does full damage to it.
Yeah, it's still alive, mind you.
Oh. Well, I still get another hit anyway.
Oh no, this is just because you use your action to cast. The bonus action is to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. You could still, like, force empower the strike if you want to.
Nah, I'm gonna save my force points.
I got you, fam. Alright. That is your turn. Unless there's something you want to move. Or
Can I move?
You can certainly try.
I might provoke opportunity. I don't know.
No, I'm okay.
Alright, cool. Soren!
I'm scared for those worms.
Take an aim. Pew pew.
Alright. You're just shooting for the worm or still shooting at Rex?
I'm shooting for the worm. I saw the helmet come off.
Alright. I'll say I'll give the worm half cover. Because,
half
like,
cover? Okay.
Yeah, because,
cool.
like, Viper's, like, in the way. It's
That's fine.
kind of crowded, yeah. So...
I will go ahead and also use my D8 to add to this roll. So.
Okay.
Spume. And then just in case, we're gonna roll that D8.
Yep. 21,
Okay.
more than enough, especially with 24. Are you
Hell
using
yeah.
your sneak... You may apply your sneak attack if you wish.
Oh, hell yeah. I forgot about that. Let's sneak attack. Let's sneak attack out the wazoo.
All right. Describe how you blow this worm to bits.
I'll say if it's gonna, like, I want it to be, go through the worm.
Mm-hmm.
If it's, like, coming out, I imagine it's, like, jumping, and as it tries to, it just gets... just vaporized by a metal slug
Yeah.
over the shoulder of Viper.
Okay. Yeah, like, as you see Shir'iven, the worm, like, slither out of, like, the chin area of Rex's helmet, and is about to, like, attempt to enter into your mouth, you just see, like, Viper, you hear a little, like, whiz past your shoulder, and Shir'iven in front of you just, like, the worm is evaporated to, like, green little blood as it just sort of, like, slumped over the wall, like, just, like, barely wiggling as it is, like, slowly dying on the floor.
Oh, try not to breathe any of that in.
Sure, you probably got hit a little bit with that goo.
Oh, yeah.
Don't breathe it. Don't breathe. You know, walk away and breathe over there.
Shuri immediately just like she just like immediately wipes it off, shakes her hand, just nice aim. We'll deal with that later. Anyway,
Only the best for you, General. Salute.
All right.
with that, Shuri's going to observe how Rex is doing there.
All right.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah. And yeah, Viper, what do you have? We'll sit. Yeah. What?
well,
Mhm.
seeing as how that monstrosity of space abomination is now out of Rex, he sets him down
Mhm.
and just like steps, just like gun still. He puts it away and just like the knife is at his side and just sort
Yeah.
of like looks over at him. Just
Shuri-
is the helmet still on the floor?
Yeah, the helmet's still on the floor.
Okay. If Shuri hasn't grabbed that, I will grab that off the floor and head
Shuri-
back to Rex and just sort of like, "You all right, Captain?"
Yeah. I'll say right now, like Rex is still pretty much passed out at this point. Like the tension of the worm, like leaving his body forcibly before he was before he was knocked unconscious. It sort of took a toll on his health a little bit, but yeah, at least he looks like he's breathing.
Okay, Shuri takes notice of that. As soon as she does, she looks to Viper. Alright, Viper, what I need you to do before we even get to any of this quickly seal the door, lock it.
Say no
can't
more.
let them in.
All right.
Say
Easily.
no bloody more.
All right. Easily done. We'll say you guys, for this round, you guys will successfully manage to lock the doors behind you, and like you have Rex like in a stable position. Now we'll quickly go back to the where you guys are at, Raz and the NPCs, and it's looking pretty bad now.
Oh God.
How?
Okay.
Where are you at health-wise, Raz?
Let's see here. Let me get back to my page. Still not too bad.
All right. So one more dex save for you and Gardoge.
Oh boy, okay. Come on. Okay.
All right, 15. That's a success. Gardoge also rolled a 15, so that is also a success. So another 28 have to not 19, 14 damage to both of you.
Okay.
All right. And while you guys are like sort of backing into the escape pod area, like as like you shut the blaster doors, and just like you have like a moment to breathe. It's like if you want to like reach out to Shir'iven and how the others are doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a call. I'm just gonna open my communicator and call Shir'iven.
All right.
Okay, Shir'iven picks up.
How are you doing, General?
Doing just fine. We just got to the bridge, dealt with little visitor. We took care of a clone that was just taken over by a worm, but we're sealed in here, and we're going to get right on the temperature. Are you alright?
Good. A little bruised up, but I'm still standing. We got overwhelmed by clones. We locked the doors. We're sealed in, but it's only a matter of time before they overwhelm us again.
Right. Just stay down for a little bit. We should only be a couple moments, okay?
Alright. It's pretty bad. Hurry.
I know. We're doing our best.
Right. And Raz, in that moment, you Patch goes like, Raz, watch out! And
Oh God.
you see behind you. What's your AC?
17.
With that warning, you just managed to avoid as you see like Gardoge attempt to swipe behind on your backside, and then like you just see like his eyes are rolled in the back of his head.
Oh.
And
No.
And the worm is like is peeking out of his mouth, just. And then Cletch is like, Jesus Christ! And now you have that to worry about.
Lovely.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm still connected to Shir'iven, right?
Oh yeah. We'll say like you have like a
Okay,
second to like,
Raziel?
Yeah.
What
See-
happened?
Better hurry. Someone got it. The worm got to someone inside.
We'll do our best. Stay safe. Patch.
Alright. And that's back to you guys in the bridge. What are you doing?
Fuck. Alright, Shir'iven immediately is just like panicking and looking for the thermostat.
Alright.
Do you think he knows anything? And I motion over to Rex.
He might, but try and see if you can get him up. I'll search in the meantime.
I will slap Rex in the face.
Oh my god.
Okay, actually, hold on. I have an idea. So, once with the door secured, are there? I'm assuming since it's a bridge, are there any like terminals I can access?
Yeah, pretty much like going back to the battle map real fast. Both of these like little. Oh, you see the arrows here, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, both of like where these tables are. These are where terminals are available. Discerning which is controls like the thermodynamics within the ship. Then that will I need you to roll a tech check. I'll say.
I was gonna say I'm gonna try to tech the shit out of this as I just slice at any terminal, just trying to get any information I can get.
All right, Shir'iven, do you want to help him and give him advantage, or roll separately for yourself? See if you can find it first.
I'll hold on. It's just normal text. No, I'll give him advantage.
All right, so Viper, you may roll at advantage.
All right, just like at a console, just like come on, there's gotta be something on here. 14 and 23.
All right,
Ooh.
easily find it. It's set to pretty high at the moment.
All right, Shir'iven's gonna turn it into almost a fucking winter.
Yeah, no, by all means.
Right. So you guys set that up. I'll say, Soren, give me a roll to hit, just so you see how hard you slap Rex awake.
Am I
I'm gonna need
adding
my special glove for this.
Dex or strength?
We'll go with Dex,
Okay.
because that's your good stat.
4.
I'm caressing this man.
Right. As you slap,
No.
you slap him, you forget.
God.
As you slap him, you forget. Oh shit, he has the helmet on, so that hurt my hand way more than I thought it would. So it's oh, that's quite painful.
Oh.
All right.
People are dying here. Wake up. You hurt my hand.
All
We're going
right.
to talk about that later, but please, you need to be up.
All right. So.
How's it coming, Soren?
I think you might have killed him.
You might have killed him. Oh,
He's
that's
breathing, but you might have killed him.
Amazing.
great. And back to the drama room. Let's just roll initiative for me real quick, Raz.
Okay. I don't have my token, so I'm just gonna do it on the sheet.
Mm-hmm. 18. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, just edges out with a 19. But yeah, he's just gonna go all attacks on you, and he is raging. So.
Oh, he's a fucking barbarian class.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
he's a thick boy. I gotta give him, something that fits.
Oh no, I'm in trouble.
Wow.
All right.
I know how hard they can hit. I played them.
All right. 18 to hit.
Oh god, yeah.
All right. So we'll give him a little. So first strike. 11 damage. You're still conscious?
Yeah.
Okay. Second and final attack. Assuming a 4 doesn't hit, he whiffs that second strike. But yeah, you just
yeah, 4 does not hit.
Okay, so he strikes you across the chest with a clean swipe, and he looks back to you, just points the cutter at you, and and the other and Patch. I'll give Patch and yeah, I'll say if you want to make your attacks on him, you can go for it, or if there's something else you want to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of grab my chest, face him out of it, and I'm gonna go for non-lethal blows.
All right, go. You may make your attack rolls on him.
Okay.
26 hits.
Haha, nice.
Are you force empowering any of your strikes?
I'm definitely gonna force empower this one at least.
All right. What level?
We'll see after.
Second.
Second, so that is 3 points. Spend 3d8.
8.
Alright, so that's a total of that amount of damage towards him. You have your second attack.
Yep, Aru.
25 hits. This one gain power 2 or no?
Yes.
Alright, another second level 2?
Yeah, second level.
Alright, 3 points. 3d8 again.
Okay.
15. Very, very nice. But yeah, like as like you're striking him and he's still taking these and he's pretty much like, even though like it's non-lethal, he's like getting bruised and bloodied up and like his horns are just, yeah, he's just like drowning in like being covered in sweat as he's making attacks on you. Still up at this point. And I'll just make rolls for if the other guys hit him.
Okay. I think I can still use my bonus action double saber again.
Yeah, if you want to.
You know what? Yeah.
All right.
Again, non-lethal.
Non-lethal, all right.
Ugh,
9
that didn't work.
misses, sadly. But yeah, and I'll say only Clance gets a shot off on him, doing a little. Let's give him that much. Yeah, just like, yeah, he gets a shot on him and like it's sort of like almost like, yeah, it strikes him and like he's bleeding from there, but he's like, oh, you don't step out of it, buddy. I have to put you down.
No, don't kill him.
Right. Yeah, he's still standing, still fighting you guys, but that is the end of what's going on your end. Switching back to the back where y'all are. I'll say first level of coldness is taking effect. It's dropping from what it was in here like to the 90s. Right now it's getting into the mid 50s. It's dropping pretty fast. Shir'iven, you're totally fine right now. It's like the cold is like sort of, the armor is now sort of like heating up inside, almost like it's trying to like replicate what you were just experiencing before. And yeah, everyone else, everyone make a cut. I need for Viper and Soren to both make Constitution saves.
Constitution saves, no problemo. Let's give that a look-see.
All right.
27.
All right.
Dog.
So Soren, you're fine. Your armor sort of adapts to it a little bit. And for Viper, you're fine with the armor. Soren, the damage like does go through to you, and you take 10 cold damage. That's
what the fuck?
Yeah, like you're setting this as cold as you can, pretty
Some
much.
industrial AC.
Yeah, like it's really strong, especially if you put it like a rapid level. So.
Is there anything that I can give Soren? Like, are there any blankets or anything?
You have your cloak. You're still attuned to it if you want to like give him that to at least, feel a bit warm.
Yeah, Shir'iven will do that for him.
All right.
I didn't realize I was muted this whole time. My bad. Okay, cool. I'll just take the armor off this dead guy.
He's not dead.
It's so cold. I haven't experienced this cold since I was back home. Oh my god.
You'll be fine.
God.
All right. Now quickly back to where Raz and the others are. Raz, con save, please.
Oh, con save. Okay.
Yeah, you're. It's like you're just feeling like the vents, even though there's not that many.
Oh, that.
And the escape pod, it's just sort of like a cold. Yeah. Yeah, it's just sort of enveloping the room, and it's like you're starting to see your own breath. And I need pretty much everyone in the room is going to make con saves.
I made mine, so.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Let me just roll for Patch. Fails.
Ooh.
Clance is fine. And Gardosh is also fine. I'll say
I know what I'm doing to help Patch when it's my turn.
Yeah. Fuck it. The worm inside Gardosh is going to attempt to enter your orifice.
Oh, mine! Oh, God, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the word orifice.
That's so creepy.
It's literally what it says on the sheet. It says enter orifice. That's the name of its attack. Okay, let's see.
Fun.
It's fine. A 6 doesn't hit you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it attempts to, like, mid-attack, like, you can see the humanity break in Gardosh's eyes as, like, the worm is peeking out of his mouth, and then it attempts to jump in towards you, but misses. It's still in midair. What do you like to do?
Oh, I'm slashing the fuck out of this worm. Are you kidding?
All right, go ahead and slashy slash.
Okay.
Oh, natural 20. Would you like to attempt force empower that?
You know what? Yeah, just first level.
All right, first level, so that would be 4d8. And 2 points. Mark that off. Oh yeah, that thing's dead. You just, like, bisect this fucking worm as it's, like, flying in the air, and you just sort of, like, shink! And, like, it splits, and, like, blood is dripping in, like, both sides of the room. As Gardosh falls backwards and passes out.
Yeah, Raz is gonna rush up to Gardosh and kneel in front of him. Just, making sure, like, he's okay. And, yeah, and, Raz is also gonna take off his robe and toss it over to Patch.
Alright.
Use this to keep warm.
Thanks, Russ. It's like he's like, you notice like he's starting to shiver from the cold. Yeah, I'll say another amount of time passes. Or I'll say like Clance like notices like before like this round ends, like Clance is like, they're starting to hate their way through, and you're looking at the door and you're noticing that they're using the what's the word I'm looking for? Like nitro cutters to like sort of attempt to like cut their way through the door.
Oh, great.
Yeah. They only like about halfway through by the time this next round starts. Yeah, I'll say you guys on the bridge are fine. Soren and Viper, you guys are like getting pretty chilly. Sheridan's totally shrugging this off. But yeah, coming back to where you guys are, you notice Raz, the worm that you just sliced open, like it's sort of like you notice the body sort of like wrinkle in on itself and like sort of condensing. Like it's like the decaying process is happening a lot faster now that it's in a colder environment. And you notice the breathing that the breaching of the door stopped for the moment, and you're just hearing like clones chatter from like outside, just as like you can pretty well assume that the clones on the other side are starting to regurgitate the worms.
Ew.
Okay.
Fun.
So we're not in danger from them at the moment, it seems. I'm still next to Gardosh.
Right. And Clance is like is gonna motion up towards you. He's like, all right, I'll take care of him from here. You go check on your pals.
I still need to ask. I still need to talk to him.
I got him. Your friend's up in the blasted bridge. And Patch is gonna be like, put an arm to your shoulder and be like, the ship comes first, Russ. We got to protect the general.
And after a moment of just hesitation, he looks back to Clance. Get him off the ship safe. If you can. I want to talk to him again once this is over.
I'm sure we'll meet again some other time. Now go!
Blast! And Raz gets up, and helps Hatch kind of leave the room, but not before lingering and just looking at Gardosh one more time.
Yeah. And you just see Gardosh is like, he's like bleeding from the mouth a little bit and like still like scarred up from the attacks from earlier. And like he's like still like shivering a little bit from the cold, you can see. And then, and lastly, you just see like Clance sort of like close the door behind you as you are walking out.
Come on. And is like, it's just, are the clones like collapsed?
Yeah.
What do I see outside?
They're pretty much just like collapse and like they have like the worms sort of like wriggling out of them, but like they're literally, they're almost frozen. Like, yeah, physically they're not like frozen in blocks of ice. It's more just like you could see like they're more have a more bluish hue to their color, and they're sort of like crunched in, almost like they're trying to adapt. Yeah, like trying to adapt, but failing to do so in the cold air. But yeah, like, and the clones, they look unconscious, all of them. They're all just sort of slumped over, and like the worms are just sort of laid on their side.
All right, yeah. Raz is probably gonna rush over to where Shir'iven and the others are. Just kind of getting the rush of emotions out of his system, hoping that Patch follows him.
Mm-hmm. All right, and Patch will follow, like still shivering and like he's lagging a little bit behind. But we'll say time passes. You guys will eventually reunite the bridge. I'm assuming you give them a heads up. Raz said you're on your way?
Oh, yeah. I'd contact Shir'iven and just...
Hello? Raz?
Shir'iven, we're on our way. We got out.
Good. How is everyone?
The cold's starting to get to Patch, but he's fine. Gardosh took a hit, but Clance has got him.
Okay, I'll heal him as soon as you guys get back here.
They won't be coming.
What?
They're leaving.
Leaving?
And I'll say, in that moment, Shir'iven, you notice a little escape pod sort of floating off towards, like, the front of the ship.
Damn it! Why did you let them go? What's happening?
Gardosh. He is my father.
He's your...
I still have questions. The worm infected him, and...
I understand. Just get back here soon, okay? We can talk about this later.
Right. And Raz cuts the call.
Alright. And we'll say you guys arrive at the bridge. I think this is a good time to take a quick break. So, yeah, we'll be back. I'll say we'll give it a nice 10 minutes, and then we'll be right back to, you guys RPing the aftermath. If that's good?
Excellent.
Sounds good.
Alright, we will be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Yep.
And we are back from break.
What? No. What?
No.
How?
What? No.
Why?
I'm Owen Wilson.
Wow.
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 Ciao.
Okay. Well, let me just
Speed.
let me just change the playlist since y'all aren't in danger for the moment.
Danger?
Let me just change it up. Yeah, this works. So, you guys reunite at the bridge. Rex is still seemingly unconscious, like been snapping in and out of it and like jittering from the cold. Patch.
Sorry. So we're all still just like on the bridge, just like looking through all the tech and everything, right? We're not leaving yet.
I mean, did you want to arrange to meet someplace else?
No, that's fine. We can still meet on the bridge. It's fine.
Okay. So yeah, you guys all meet up over there. Rex, doing his thing, trying to like recover from the earlier fight. Yeah, Soren, you're adjusting to this cold again. Like you said, you haven't felt this since you were back on your home planet. And excuse me. Yeah. Patches and Raz come through the front door. How hurt are you looking, Raziel?
Hang on. I am looking pretty hurt.
Okay. Raz
Like
noticed...
I'm still. Oh, you go ahead.
Oh yeah. Patch noticing that he's gonna be like, right, sit tight, kid. I'll bandage up. And he's just going to go into his stuff real quick. But yeah, he's looking over what is his stuff as he's attempting to like sort your wounds and all that.
Cool.
While this is happening, am I able to establish a connection with who would be in charge of this mission other than me? Like, who would I contact?
You would contact... Let me actually roll for it.
Yeah. I want to be sure before I just throw out a fucking name.
Yeah. You would contact Alea Sakura.
Okay. Am I able to get a signal for her?
Yeah, you can, with like using the ship's control, like on like the war table there and the main bridge. Yeah, you can certainly attempt to reach out to her.
Yep, let's reach out to Alea.
All right. Yeah, and as like you do, like you sort of see her, like she's looking like she's waiting on another ship bridge. She's like, Shir'iven, I was beginning to worry. What's going on? We lost contact with you for a moment.
I understand that, Master. We found the ship, and we figured out what had happened. It was infected by... Many of the clone troopers on here are infected by Geonosian worms. We managed to hold them off for now, but there's no telling if my team could take this cold. It's the only way to combat them.
I see. Looking at the ship's log, we know that they were last on Hypori, in the Hypori system. That's nearby Geonosis enough to at least confirm that there might have been a connection between the two, and someone planting the worms is one possibility.
Wait, what was that?
That, it appears Hypori is close by the Geonosis. The Hypori system is nearby Geonosis. That could indicate that someone from there, a separatist agent perhaps, planted the worms that overtook the clones and then slowly spread out throughout Ziveneta.
I'm assuming so, but we haven't found any... We haven't discerned any of the clones to be the spy.
This is very concerning. If the ship made it to Rylos, perhaps... Maybe the plan was in order to take advantage of our troops. Use the worms as a means of having the clones fight amongst themselves.
That's what I would assume. Just, we have them held up for now. The clones, I'm assuming, have been taken or passed out at the moment, but the worms, I haven't seen most of them. We were separated. Raziel, would you mind explaining what you saw out there to Isla?
Sure. And I just nod my thanks to Patch and walk over.
Mm-hmm.
We saw many worms taking control of the clones. They shot at us, and we had to barricade ourselves to avoid being overrun. Once Shir'iven and her team turned down the temperature to make things colder in here, the clones stopped, and from what I saw, the worms slipped out and evaporated from the extreme temperature.
She sort of her arms cross at the beginning of this, and then she's slowly begins to slowly stroke her chin. I see. General, Master Shir'iven, your clone medic liaison, he is a medic, yes?
Yes, Patch.
Right. Patch, please step forward. And he's sort of still shivering under the robe. He goes yes, General Sakura. Do you believe that the cold is enough to eliminate the worms as a permanent issue, or will it only subdue them for a short time? And Patch responds look, going off of what I could study off of them doing tests in the med lab, I think they shouldn't be a problem further. We might need to eliminate the others we find on board, stowed away in the reactor perhaps to seek warmth, but I think that we should be fine. Good. Leia turns back to you, Shir'iven. And all the supplies for the people of Rylos still intact?
From what we saw when we first arrived, yes.
Good. And how was the rest of your, party holding up?
Doing our best. Shaken, but doing our best.
If you do not mind me asking, besides the worms, was there anything else of interest on board?
I glanced to Raziel, kind of almost giving him a look do you want me to say it?
And Raziel slightly looks up at Shir'iven and looks back down and just his eyes lock onto hers again, and he gives a subtle no shake.
There hasn't been anyone else, General.
And she raises an eyebrow and goes, Shir'iven, you know you can trust me. In this position you have been bestowed to lead the men on Rylos, it requires the utmost trust.
We found stowaways, and to ensure the fact that they weren't infected, we gave them an escape pod and they left.
I see. She looks back and she sees Bly's come up on her backside General, we're approaching Ryloth airspace. We're coming up on a blockade. It's gonna be a tough fight to get in. And then she turns back to you, goes, If you'll excuse me, General, the fight for Rylos is about to begin, and I must take care to that. Remember, be sure to land on the far side. You shouldn't encounter any of the blockades laid by the Separatists.
Right. Yes. Thank you, General, and good luck. May the Force be with you.
And you as well. Remember, you are only to ease our path towards the capital and resupply the refugees. You are not suited for full-on combat. At least the forces on that Venator shouldn't be.
Yes, General.
And she bows, and then transmission ceases.
It's like the Ferris Bueller scene, they bought it. The best I could do was tell her that there were stowaways that I didn't want in the battle. And I'm sorry, Raz.
It's all right. I should apologize for making you lie.
It's quite all right. Just I believe that while I want to make sure that my team isn't fully in this war, but at the same time, we want to help. Due to my position, I need to take risks.
I understand, of course.
With that, Shiri looks back to the team. Alright, so. To Ryloth it is. Let me get this temperature fixed. Let's stay up here until further notice.
Soren, you have something?
I was just going to ask, so what's the story we're trying to get straight here? I just don't want to... If questioned, I want our stories to be consistent.
Just say that we found innocent stowaways on board. They were abandoned by pirates here after they tried raiding the ship. Leave it at that.
Okay, and they were mean, they were nice, they were thankful, I need something more.
I think they were thankful for us letting them go.
Okay, and I can work with that, yes. And as for the worms, did they know about the worms?
They didn't. I'm sure that we could say they found out about the worms and that's why they were left for dead.
And so what do we know about the worms?
Whatever Patch has, because he studied them, remember?
It's true. Correct.
Alright, with that, Shir'iven is going to turn back on the heat. She's going to put it to a nice 73.
Okay. And I'll say, giving it a few minutes, you guys are sort of collecting yourselves. You see Rex sort of waking up just like... What? He's like, he's starting to get up and he's noticing the bridge is sort of in disarray. He's like, what the blazes happen here?
Easy, Captain. With that, Fury's gonna step over to him and she's going to... Is he on the ground still? Is he struggling to get up?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright. She's going to just try to ease him back down, and you know what? I'll give him a nice little heal. I'll give him a nice gentle heal.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Level 2.
Level 2, so 2d8 plus your force mod. I think for you that's 7.
He got 21 HP.
All right, cool. So he is looking a little bit more lively. He's still pretty hurt, but he goes, "Thank you, General. Would you mind filling me in and as to what happened? I noticing there's been a fight about it, but not seeing any clankers here."
Well, before I go into that, what do you last remember?
Well, we were trying to set up a base on Hypori, and, we were trying to at least pick up some men and transfer them to, Ryloth. I don't know what happened after that. It was just one gunship. All the men seemed fine in their behavior, and out of nowhere, the next thing I know, I'm in the mess hall, and then they're all surrounding me, and then it just it becomes a blur after that. He's like holding his head in his hands.
Relax. You were infected by a Geonosian brainworm.
Really? I'm
Yeah.
noticing that headache now.
In fact, all of the clones that we've encountered on this Venator have been. We fought you recently, and I'm very sorry for the pain that you're feeling, because that's probably me.
Understandable. I'd attack me too if I was acting strange in that way.
But are you if we were to perhaps on our way while we were trying to get our way back to Ryloth, if we brought you towards the other clones, do you think that you could point out which ones were the infected ones? The ones that you picked up, I mean, sorry.
No, you're fine. For what I remember, I don't think it was any specific clone. Like, it was all kind of in an instant when before I knew it, all of them were sort of on us, and before I at least caught wind to what was going on, which I guess led to those worms. It's all kind of a blur, quite frankly.
Don't worry about it, soldier. Just try to get your strength back. The most we can do now is just remain up here until we land on Ryloth. We might need to check the reactor later on, but for now, we need to relax.
And like, as he's gathering himself, he notices, you, Viper. He goes, "Don't recognize you." And he sort of, like, tries to motion on over, walk towards you a little bit. He can walk now, like, thanks to the heal. He's just limping a little slightly. He's like,
no, he just, like, puts a hand on his shoulder, just like,
Easy there, Captain. I did kind of hit you hard there when you were under that thing's control. But, yeah. One of the new boys that just got shipped out from Camino. Viper.
CT-7567. You can call me Rex.
puts out Viper puts out a hand and just, like, gives, like, the quick arm salute.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Or he, like, Rex, like, stretches out a hand to offer towards you.
He takes it, shakes back.
Yeah, gives the whole warrior-like handshake.
That's the one where, like, the hand clasps on the arm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Excellent.
It's like, well, memory's a little bit, foggy. You got some moves there, Trooper.
Moves and then some. Motions over to just sort of like his bowcaster.
Well, yeah. He's like sort of like sets himself down on one of the seats and like in like the terminal in one of the terminal areas. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit of time to heal up some, but before we touched on Ryloth, just so you know, General, we were given the information as we were, stopping around this system. You have about 3 walkers. They'll be loaded with, about a squad or 2 in each, along with one of them just filled with the supplies. Yeah, it's a lot of regs. I'm assuming your little this other guy, and he points off to, Patch. He's like, he's your second in command?
Yes, Patch is his name.
And then Patch sort of like now that the heat is like sort of dying down, he like gets the attention, and he goes like, CT-0911 reporting for duty, sir. And then Rex goes like, at ease, Trooper. Done a lot today. Just rest up, and you're a medic, right? It's like, sir, yes, sir. And Rex goes, you've got a lot of healing ahead of you. He's like, of course, sir. And then he goes, if you don't mind, I'm gonna stumble on back to my quarters. Or try to sleep this off. We should be reaching Ryloth in about 48 or so hours. I'd advise the rest of you do the same.
Yes, thank you very much, Rex.
No problem. I will be joining you on the fight shortly, but I'll lend whatever of my men and gear I can spare.
I appreciate it. Go rest up for now.
Yeah. He sort of like motions on out. And like, he'll just take a quick look to Soren. And just sort of like head tilt. But then like he just like shakes it off and then walks out the bridge door and then closes behind you. And it's just the four of you plus Patch at the moment.
Alright, Shir'iven is just gonna let out like a big sigh, just... Oh.
Yeah, I second that.
We're gonna have to still check the reactor, too.
General, and Patch pipes up.
Yes. Yes, Patch.
Are you sure? Do you want me to play along with the story you're going on with as well?
It'd be best to. Just for now.
And what if they press? They might find. There's a chance they might find the weapons missing in the armory.
We did say that they were with pirates. We could say that the pirates left them and stole from the ship.
Of course. Are you hurt at all? I can easily give your wounds a nice mending.
I'm actually quite fine, Patch. I'm more worried about everyone else.
I'll say to them, General, don't you worry. I can take some hours off. All I need is a nice 4 hours rest, and I can get to them bright and early the next day.
That should be fine. I think what'd be best for now is that we get this thing to Ryloth, on its course to Ryloth. We rest up for those 48 hours, try to see to the clones, and hopefully find the rest of these worms.
Sure thing. I think, with any luck, there won't be that. With all of our men actively aware of them, they shouldn't be much of a problem.
Right.
Right, I'm gonna go try to situate in some barracks and I'll be up first thing tomorrow to take care of the damn shinies.
Appreciate it. Have a good rest, Patch.
You as well, General. And he follows behind Rex, same in and out, and now it's y'all guys alone in the bridge.
Where'd you get the water?
Space Dasani.
That's good. That's good dehydration.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Raz is gonna just quietly go up to Shir'iven. When you have a chance, can we talk about what happened?
Of course. I can pull away now if you'd like me to.
That'd be great.
With that.
So I take it you're... Sorry, go ahead. You go ahead. Bye.
No. Points at you. Stop. Okay.
So I take it you two are taking first watch then?
I'm going to assume, yes, you two deserve a break.
General, if I may speak.
Go right ahead.
You've done your fair share of fighting, and to be fair, we just got control of the bridge, and, well, this terminal has a lot of, well, in terms of information, just maintaining things, getting things back up and running. I think my services would be best here for now.
And that's completely fine then, Viper. Just promise me you'll get some rest once you're done.
Of course.
Soren, though, you should rest.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate that. Something about those shots. Okay. Wake me up for wake me up for my watch, please. I do not want to miss it.
Of course. I'll come find you in about 8 hours.
And then I'll walk in one direction and then walk back in the other direction towards where the barracks are.
Nice.
Shir'iven's
Like,
gonna
nope,
just
nope, this way.
Shir'iven's just gonna tilt her head at that, just shakes it, looks back at Raziel.
What a loop.
What a goof. I love him.
Raziel, would you like to walk with me? I think that it might be best to check on the clones while we're talking about this.
Lead the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I saw captions going. I
shit.
was like,
Wait.
yeah. I don't know if you muted yourself, but we're hearing you now.
Wait. Hold on.
Okay, can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Am I coming
we
through
got
now?
you.
Yes.
got
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. Apparently Discord just wasn't picking me up. So
Okay.
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 what I said was yes, of course. Lead the way.
Alright, with that, Shuri leaves the bridge. And she's gonna walk towards the where they were in the armory or close to the armory.
Oh
The clones that passed out.
yeah, the clones were by the escape pods.
Yeah,
Like-
alright. Shir'iven's gonna walk with Raz towards there, and while that's happening. So your father?
Yeah. When he came in to that room in the med bay, I recognized him. I confronted him about it, and he realized it was me when we were on our way to create the distraction. Didn't have a lot of time. I only saw him when I was little, and then he disappeared.
Rosanna, I'm very sorry. Why did you let him go? I could have healed him.
Things were going bad fast. I was a lot worse off when I entered the bridge. And Patch was shivering to the core. The worm, when we locked ourselves inside, away from the clones, the worm slipped by. Almost got to me, but my father saved me. And I was forced to fight him. He was out cold and we couldn't move him. I didn't even want to leave him back there, but... And you can just see his fists start tightening as we're walking. The mission came first.
Shuri puts a hand on his shoulder. I appreciate you doing that. I'm sure that your father is going to be... He managed to escape. And hopefully, Force will bring him back into your life.
And Rez looks to Shir'iven. I hope so. I didn't get much of a chance to talk to him. I have a lot of questions still, and probably have a lot of explaining to do to him. For such a long time, I was just angry that he left. My feelings are still complicated, but he was looking for According to him, he left to find my brother.
Your brother.
I don't know where he is or what happened. I was too young.
So that's why he's been gone all this time?
It seems that way.
He doesn't know what happened to him.
And he closes his eyes and grimaces for a moment. No, he doesn't. But I didn't get the chance.
I'm so sorry, Raz. As sad as it is to say, it probably wouldn't have been best for him to know, especially with all that's going on right now. I'm sure it would have just broken him even more. There will come a time where you do get to speak with him about this, though. I'm sure of it.
You're right. He deserves to know what happened to home. Or at least. He... Or if I should bring up everything else, but happened that day, at least.
And that is fine. You tell him whatever you need to when you're ready. We'll meet him again. I'm sure of it.
Thank you.
She gives a reassuring squeeze to his shoulder.
And, he looks up a bit. His tension kind of slowly starts leaving his body as he looks up.
Sherry
Thank you.
offers him just a warm smile. Of course.
And he gives a small but weak smile back.
Oh. That's my boy.
Space bomb, go to work.
Basically.
Yeah.
But with that, the clones, where are they?
Yeah, they're sort of strewn about. They're slowly, getting up and, they're looking a little bit fatigued, but for the most part, yeah, they're sort of seeing the worms there, and they're, sort of stepping on them, crushing them. Yeah. Yeah. As they're waking up, just, before they do anything else. Soren, I'll say, you're alone coming through the ship.
Okay.
Going through it, on the way to the barracks. If you do see a worm, sort of clinging to life or, dead to you, you were told on the other line, so do you, if you see any worms, do you just sort of leave them there, or what you got?
If there's one that's still alive, I'm going to, or clinging to life, I'm going to kneel down, think about picking it up, crush it under my boot.
All right.
King type shit.
All right. So, we'll sort of, we'll just sort of fast forward through the 2 days. I'll say I'll give everyone a couple activities to do on the way to Rylots. So just going down the list. Soren, what would you like to do? You've got about a day or two on the ship if you want to restock any weapons, or if you want to help out the clones with clearing out any of the worms, or what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'll build some rapport with some of the clones as I usually do. But one particular thing that I would like to do is if I am alone in my barracks one day, or you know, if when things are quiet, I'd like to recount the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks to the other channel that I have.
Okay, the personal
Not-
comms you have, or
Yes, the other personal column that I have, the sort of just recounting who I've met, where I've been, and the general feel of this report is not necessarily much of a report. It's just more of a conversation that I'm having with myself, but to this open channel.
okay. So just be sure to either like type or like say what you're putting into this.
Oh yeah, yes. I can I'll you know, I can give little snippets of it here, but if you want like a written thing, I can send that to you. But some of the things that are said is like yes, I met this you know, I'm sure you've heard of this Mr. Kenobi. Sorry, Master Kenobi. I can call him Master now. I'm traveling with these fellows that you know, they're getting used to me and my humor, but I feel like I can trust them. I almost smoked this one sharpshooter in the gun range at one point using nothing but a Mio Blaster pistol. It was wonderful, and he was using this super decked out looking rifle thing with all these attachments and scopes and all this. And so he'll be doing, you know, recounting the events of the past couple of weeks or so to this open comm. And when he finishes, he waits for about 10 minutes for any sort of response. But he knows he knows nothing's gonna come, so he just switches it off and goes to sleep.
Yeah. We'll say that does play out. You do like sort of wait there, hoping something does come through, but in your heart of hearts, you know there wouldn't really be a response. But yeah, and you go to sleep, and that is your 2 days on board the ship. And some clones are beginning to like you. They're normally a bit distrustworthy of, you know, anything that's not a Jedi or just like a civilian. But yeah, they're like they're getting a little bit more used to you being around.
If I were to just if there was a role that represented my entire 2 days here, what would it be?
Sort of just like assistant exterminator, or
oh no, like a skill check.
Oh, skill check. I'll say just go with the general charisma. Just see how you vibe with them.
Great, they hate me.
I'll say give it another check. Give it another check.
No. I'm gonna roll with this one. I'm gonna roll with it.
Wait. Can Shir'iven at least try to be like the one that tries to pick it up for him?
Yes, I'll say like if that's what you're doing for your days, just getting, you know, helping Soren out with the clones.
See, I'm trying. What's going on canonically is I'm trying out new material on these new clones, and it's just not landing. Wrong crowd.
And then Shir'iven's just like, you get used to it.
Yeah, they all sort of like look back to Soren and then look back to you and then nod. And then they go back to killing bugs.
I'm gonna get whacked with like soap and a sock.
Oh my God. Hey, that's only that's only if you try to go AWOL on them. But thankfully that's not gonna happen. Wink, wink. Okay. Oh, just a little winky face when I say that. Nice. All right, going down the list. Raziel, what do you have? I'll say you can either, you know, help out with exterminating the bugs, and there's like the open space in the hangar if you want to work on the boots a little bit more.
I'd say like over the next few days we're traveling, Raz would first off make sure, like, I guess check on the clones, just seeing if they need any help or assistance.
All right.
With anything.
All right.
And then afterwards he'd like train with his boots in a, if there's a special room, but first he'd help the clones.
Okay. Yeah, just make, or I'll say, yeah, like, you sort of, help with them, like, killing off a couple bugs, point them out in, like, scents throughout the ship, and, yeah, like, they generally, like, appreciate your assistance on that front and, like, checking on them, and, like, you're building some kind of a rapport with them. You don't learn all of their names yet, or all their numbers, mind you, but, yeah, like, you're learning some of them, and you're getting a connection with them slowly but surely.
Yes.
Alright. And as for the boots, you know the drill. Just make a general dexterity check.
Okay.
Yeah, just to see, like, how well you...
That's a great start.
Hey, matching the same roll earlier. Okay. So, doing practice, like last time, you now can, like, more reliably move throughout, like, doing basic stuff like going forward, backward, and, like, other, basically other directions without having to rely on a check. And you're still, like, within that same skill level. It's just, you're sort of, like, now there's, like, more obstacles in the way. There's these ships, you almost fly directly in face, butting your head on a gunship, and, like, the clones are being like, hey! Like, watch where you're flying with those things!
Sorry.
Right. And yeah, they're just trying to make sure you're not, like, bumping into too much, but nothing learned from this trek with the boots. But hey, like, you're still good with them, like, in basic maneuvering. Yeah, next time. Next on the list, Shir'iven, anything special you're doing on board?
I'm trying my best to just get to know the clones, try to figure out a good plan for Ryloth ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
Taking up inventory, just trying to make sure that everything's just squared away.
Alright. We'll say, like, are you trying to, like, go with, like, the clones, like, trying to, like, restock, or are you sticking with the ones that are helping wipe out the bugs?
Restock? Actually, no, I'll help with the bugs.
Alright. You're just seeing a couple of them, go through, like, shooting a couple ones here and there. And, yeah, they're going, like, you're just seeing, like, a report around them, like, there's, they're all, like, wielding, like, either carbines or rifles, and they're just going through. You see one of them, like, up ahead, like, Fanger, like, this one trooper, up ahead is, like, he's trying to, like, rush the process, and everyone in the back is like, Fanger, call me a blasters there, alright? We got all the time in the world over here. And, she responds back, just like, I just hate these blasted bugs! And she's just, like, rapidly, like, you can sense there is, like, somewhat a bit of anxiety that over Fanger as she's going through and, like, blasting them and, like, stepping on, like, one she's seeing, and yeah. But yeah, that's what's going on with you if you want to attempt to, like, calm her down, or...
Yeah, Shir'iven's gonna use calm emotions on her and just tell her to get her to breathe.
Thank you, General. I needed that.
It's all right, soldier.
And she, like, stretches out a hand and goes, CT 487. Fanger is the name.
Shir'iven takes her hand and shakes it. Pleasure to meet you, Fanger.
Alright, let's swipe off the rest of them. And, like, she's, like, motioning the rest to follow behind her, and you guys go on about that. Anything else you got for your last day?
Kind of just, like, surveying, inventory.
Okay. Yeah, going through everything, all the, refugee supplies for Ryloth are still fully in stock, no damage from before. Like, you see some of the boxes are singed a bit from blaster shots, but nothing inside is damaged that you can tell.
Okay.
As far as the armory and what was taken, all you notice is that a couple of, blaster rifles, some energy cells, and about 3 or so thermal detonators. That seems to be all that the pirates took while on board.
Alright, that doesn't seem all that bad.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be okay.
Yeah. And last but not least, Viper.
Viper's been spending most of the days just like on like the ship deck, just making sure that like everything's just smooth up and running, and also just comms are online, that we have the space equivalent of Wi-Fi, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. Other than that, he's sort of just like been keeping to himself, since it's like, well, like General's got control of it. General's got this, and just like Raziel's doing Raziel things, and I don't know where Soren is, so it's just like, it's been a while since I've been in with some tech stuff, so might as well just like put some use to it.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll say just make a general technology tech as you're going through.
11.
Yeah, things are looking in order as you're going through. Yeah, like getting everything situated on board, making sure comms are up, and nothing else was damaged by the pirates. Everything looks to be fine. Let me just check. All right, but yeah, everything looks good. No, are you looking to? Yeah, like since you're now like a new subclass, are you looking? You still have time on board if you want to, like, bond to a new weapon or anything else, or are you sticking with the bowcaster while you're on board, or you're looking to pick up another weapon to grow attuned to?
He just sort of like he looks at just sort of like his bowcaster, and then just like pulls out the vibro cutter, gives it a good like look-see, swings it a bit, and just sort of like, for another time, and just like puts it back. He's sticking with the bowcaster.
All right. So, will everybody benefit from a long rest? You guys are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we so need it.
Yeah. Everyone, like, you get some time in your own quarters and like getting some due rest. Everybody sleeps fine. There's no surprise enemies out of hyperspace. I'm not that cruel. Not yet, anyway.
God.
But yeah. And, as Alea Sakura promised, as like you're coming out of, like the quick hyperspace jump you guys took, and you reach Ryloth in a few days, you notice, you see them from a distance that a Sakura is, and some other Venators are dealing with the blockade on the other side. But you do notice, like, the coordinates that she gave to you earlier, that there appear to be no ships blocking that entryway if you wish to land there.
We're landing.
All right. Yeah, you guys.
Told us direct orders. We need to get onto the fucking planet. We're landing.
Yep.
All right. So, you guys come down, and you get all the. Yeah, like as like you're going through the planet, and this particular area, like from where you can see from the bridge, if you guys are waiting on there, or like from what you see from the bridge or whatever viewport, wherever you happen to be, you notice like this area appears to be particularly rocky on the side. It's a lot of canyons and gorges and places that, like this seems to be like the more rural side of Ryloth, where there are not as many villages, like, the capital Shir'iven, since you were born and raised here, for a short time anyway, that Ryloth is more, the capital is quite small. It's like deeper, like, it's around the area where the battle that you saw just recently is taking place, like around that hemisphere of the Earth, of the planet. And yeah. And as you get closer, you're noticing just a small little band of Twi'leks are just sort of waiting on there. You're seeing some, what were those creatures called? I forget the name of them. They're the mounts that they use.
Oh fuck. I don't remember.
Horses.
What are they,
Horses.
Borgs or something?
I think they were Borgs. I'm trying to see if I can scrounge them up on this PDF real quick.
Oh, not Borgs. Something else.
It's not those little fish guys.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hang on. We were talking about this the other.
Yeah, they're the blurgs.
Blurgs, that's it.
Yeah, just like these. Yeah, this is like the first time. Most of you, barring Shir'iven, have seen any of these before, where they just look like these giant face frog, almost frog-like creatures, and like these tiny arms, and they're sort of carrying these Twi'leks, like wielding like anything from like a vibro spear to like rifles, and they're sort of like round, and they sort of form like this little roughed together camp. It looks like waiting for you guys.
Shir'iven is if she sees the blurgs, she's actually gonna have like this little smile on her face, like she finds them oddly charming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And with time, you guys reach the surface. No, something up?
Shir'iven got disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Oh, wait, she's back online.
The prodigal son hath returned.
What happened?
Nothing yet. We were
Nothing,
just like,
actually.
Yeah. But yeah. So you guys touch down. I'll write this down in the Discord later. But just so you guys have a stock, at least of what you guys are packing army wise.
Mm-hmm.
You have 3 ATTE walkers.
Okay.
Each loaded with about a squad, 1 to 2 squads. You have also, to match, you have 3 BARC speeder bikes.
Okay.
Each with sidecars. And you also have 3 ATRT walkers, like the 2-legged ones.
Fun.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's so cool.
And you guys are like coming on. I'm assuming you guys are walking down with the group of clones and everyone as you are touching down.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I assume during our time on the ship, Raz would have gotten his cloak back from Patch.
Yeah. You
Eventually?
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Just
Shir'iven.
checking.
Yeah, Shir'iven does too.
Cool.
But yeah. And like in that moment, before you guys depart, Rex will walk over and go, "Sad to say that this is unfortunately where we part ways for now, General."
Yes, sadly it is. It was good meeting you, though.
And then he like salutes and says, "Go give those clankers what for, will ya?"
You better do the same. Get home safe, soldier.
"Yes, General." And he marches back inside, and it's like also like getting the other troopers to like sort of pick up the pace and like sort of get situated out. And as you guys are coming down, you see like a lot of the Twi'leks are they look a little on edge, but then you see like from the far side of the canyon is like one of them riding through. This one Twi'lek with an orange sort of hue to his skin as he's coming down the way on his blurg, and he's got some he has some droid heads sort of on the side of his blurg, like sort of tied off, like noticing that sort of like as a sign off of like that these are ones he's killed. And he sort of rides off to you, and as like he is like getting situated, he like ties off the blurk and like is about to meet we'll take a break. This will be where we end the session tonight.
Aw.
Hey.
It's gonna be a week-long break. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I know what ride I'm getting on.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting. Whew, that was quite a lot. But yeah, we'll go down the list of the players again, and just as we're signing off, I'm the DM. You can find me as always on the social medias at in the chat below. Oh yeah, I got it already for my own chat. Like you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Couto VA, and if you're coming at the end of the stream, don't worry, you can feel free to catch the VODs for this session and the others on my YouTube at if you search Kevin Couto VA, there'll be a playlist. I don't know if it's pinned to the front. You'll see the first episode as the trailer for the channel. But yeah, that is all about myself. Going down to Soren.
Hi, my name is Christian. I also go by Kappa in the TTRPG space. You can find me on Twitter at @TheKappaChris, where I nerd out about, one-liners and fucking brain-eating worms and other nerdy stuff. I also stream with Open for Adventure on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays 5:30 p.m. PST, where we play Numenera, a really fun system where we blend sci-fi and fantasy into one system. And Sundays at 1 p.m. PST, where it's just D&D 5e. I'm coming up in, end of winter 2021. Probably going to be releasing Roads Uncharted Season 2, an actual play podcast in the Genesis system by Fantasy Flight Games, I believe. But other than that, you can just I got a lot of projects going on right now, so just follow the Twitter. Again, twitter.com/TheKappaChris.
Yes. Next up we have Raziel.
Hello, Tatianna here. I've played Raziel in this session tonight. You can follow me on Twitter at Tatianna_VA for voice acting updates, D&D geek outs, the works. I'm in quite a few campaigns. Aside from this one, I'm in something called the Eris World every Tuesday nights at 5:36 PST, and every other Thursday, I'm in Curse of Strahd at 7 PST. And as far as other works, the Hayseed Night game is coming out pretty soon on Steam, which I voice in. So
nice.
Check that out.
Cool. Next up we have Shir'iven.
Hello, I'm Jinkles. I play Shir'iven. So I don't really have much to promote other than just recently I was given we were just released a voice synthesizer that I currently voice for, which is think Vocaloid basically. It is, the character's name is Mika. She has two versions so far, and she is in production currently. I can link that in chat or so. Just give me one moment. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
Everyone vamp really quick. Just vamp.
Vamp.
Phil.
Here,
it's gonna be a chat.
Where do I link it? I'll just put it in our Discord chat so someone else can link it. But that's Mika.
I'm on
currently. Thank you.
Thank you, Mod.
Deimos version.
Hey.
Thank you. But I currently voice her, and it'd be awesome if you could follow the development of her, because she will be releasing pretty soon. You can have me as a voice and make Vocaloid songs with me. Isn't that exciting?
It's
nice.
Pretty pog.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, and last but certainly not least, Viper.
That's me. Hey fellas, you can follow me at ChaseTheVA on Twitter.com, and while for just more voice acting shenanigans, I'm not in any other campaigns that are streaming aside from this, but if you're in the mood for something classical, you can hear me as Benvolio and Friar Lawrence in the Shakespeare Sound Company's production of Romeo and Juliet. This is a new company that's local to Florida. They just started up in lieu of just like the pandemic and just sort of like not having that much access to just like, local theaters. So this is their this is part 1 of Romeo and Juliet. Part 2 is going to be coming out sometime before the end of the year, but it's an amazing production, and
that's so cool.
Nice.
I really hope you guys like it. I'm just gonna. I think this is the one. I just posted it in the Twitch chat. But if
it's just 3 asterisks is what I can see.
Oh, fine. Well, in that case, just
put it in Discord, and I think I can link it. I'm not sure if non-mods can link it.
If it doesn't get posted, feel free to just look up Shakespeare Sound Company on Facebook. They have a link to it on Spotify and on another account.
All right. But yeah, that is all for tonight's session. We'll be back next week as we begin the actual on the ground battle on Ryla. So yeah, be sure to stick around for that. But now, before we all sign off for the evening, I'm going to go raid my friend. Let me just put the command in there. Be sure to, let me just put them in Karina.
Everyone vamp, just vamp, keep vamping, just vamp. Fill it with vamp. Always not vamping.
All right. Yes, be sure to check out my friend and mentor, Karina Becker. They are the voice of Paimon in Genshin Impact. Currently, summoning, doing pulls, fighting stuff. They are fantastic and hilarious. Go watch them. They're super funny and fun. But yeah, we'll end it off there tonight. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Remember, stay safe, wash your hands. We love you. And remember, as always, may the rolls be with you. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
See ya.